Welcome back to Tag 'em and Bag 'em, everybody. I'm Jay, and apparently I'm nervous. This is Jackie. She's busting my balls, and we got the No Coach Yakuza with us today. How we doing, fellas?
What's
doing
up,
fantastic.
You just looked like you were like prepared for a crash. You got your hands on your knees like this. It's like, welcome back to Tag. I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to squeeze in because we're all in here.
You are a
I don't
big
want to
guy.
throw my elbows out, and you know.
To be fair, you ain't the last one to throw elbows.
No.
And you won't. You ain't the first one, and you ain't going to be
Plenty
the
of
last.
elbows being thrown last night, absolutely.
Jesus Christ!
She even got one.
It's on video.
It's on video.
Oh, it's funny is when you listen to the commentary, Jeff goes, yeah, Jackie's gonna make him like sign that chair, and she's gonna take it.
Yeah, if they break that chair, they're gonna have them sign it and give it to Jackie.
Gonna run out of room for souvenirs in here. It's quite the impressive setup you got in here too. This is awesome.
Well, thank you. It was a lot of hard work, a lot of dusting, a lot of unpacking. Like we got to the point, we got the shelves put together, and we started putting this stuff on the shelves, and I was like, oh, cool. You know, I wanted to pose them in like groups and factions and tell stories on the shelves, and then Jay would walk out of the room with another fucking box.
You can never have too many.
And then I turned to him, I'm like, dude, I am so overwhelmed right now. It's not even funny. And then I thought I got it all, like we got it all situated. The tapes were the one that overwhelmed me the most, but I thought I got it all situated. And then he brings out a box of fucking clothes. So not only do I have action figures, I have outfits for all my action figures, so we can change clothes for when the mood hits.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't even have that shit with Barbie, okay?
Are
That's
you truly a collector if you're only collecting one thing?
Exactly.
Seriously.
He was like, yeah, she's the champ now, so she's got to change her whole outfit because she's face now, so I got to put fucking Bailey in all of... This was her, like, wing phase, so I'm like, Jesus, Sage. I was like, who's this belong to? And he knows what everything... Oh, those so-and-so's glasses, and it's just a random pair of glasses in the bottom of a fucking tote. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to close this lid, and we're just going to put it in a closet, because I am not dressing. Putting clothes on these fuckers is not easy.
Not all the time.
And
Especially
there's-
with those rubber shirts, you know.
Right. Yeah. Oh,
those are the
absolutely.
worst.
Well, their stands, their action figures, the stands don't match the older figures.
Yeah, so like
Oh.
I had
So
to
we
get a
had
bunch
to
of,
carve it out.
Oh, okay.
I had to get a
Okay.
bunch of new stands because I don't have stands for everybody, as you can see there.
Right.
But we
yeah,
actually ordered them
Yeah.
from
I
the
ordered some
WWE.
No, I ordered them from Ringside Collectibles.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
Cool,
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
but they don't match the old ones.
Yeah,
So
they
we
don't.
had to go and like carve out so that they would match. So some of them, I'm like, once they're on,
They're on.
they're on. We should have super glue. Well, that takes away the value, but
Yeah.
carving them out doesn't.
I ain't getting
value
rid of
either.
them anyway. I mean, I've already done enough of that.
No,
Right.
this is what the great grandkids get
Yeah.
when we pass.
This is the inheritance.
This is it.
Oh,
this is
what's
literally
sad
it.
is like it's not all wrestling either because I've got like 2 giant tubs of Legos.
Oh,
nice.
I've
there
got,
we go.
I've got
Yeah.
like a tub of Ninja Turtles. I got a tub of freaking what is the Marvel Legends figures.
So as
Okay,
much
okay,
room,
yeah.
as much work as this room took, because this was our bedroom, and he had the action figures down to like freaking, I don't know, the 3rd shelf when I moved in. So as much as work as this was, the other room we have, because this is a 3-bedroom, is gonna be just as much work.
Yeah, we're gonna make a reaction
Just
room
as
there, put the
many
rest of
shelves.
the
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's gonna get all his Legos out, and you know that means we're dusting off every little fargan piece to put them together, and then the Lego sets have to go together.
Right, of course.
You know, because you can't put like a Castle Grayskull next to like a Lord of the Rings
Yeah,
castle.
it wouldn't make any sense.
Of course
That's
not. No.
you
Yeah.
got to
Totally
tell a
different
story.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Star
You gotta
Wars have
go
to be
on a
hanging from the
journey.
ceiling.
No amateur shit around here.
Yeah, we're not stupid like that.
Yeah.
So, and then when people walk in, you're like, "Oh, that's cool." Yeah, I'm
it
glad
is.
you enjoy it. I'm leaving the room.
I'm quite proud of my nerd collection there.
Yeah, that
Nice,
makes
nice.
sense.
It is.
I
It
don't
is something to
even
be
have
proud of. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, we are very glad you are here, especially since you guys, I'm sure, are just like terribly exhausted.
Oh, only all the time.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, like the body doesn't like you walked in. And you're like, I'm glad the ibuprofen kicked in.
Definitely doesn't get any easier as the older you get. So.
No, bro, I'm sorry to tell you, but you hit that 40 mark and you go, what the fuck was I
Jeez,
thinking?
We've hit over the 30 mark, and it gets tougher and tougher every time.
Oh.
Yeah, I can imagine
I'm
taking
in
all
my
those bumps all the
prime.
time.
Well, you did all your shit. You did all your shit super young.
Yeah.
So you're still paying for the stupid shit you did back in the backyard. Like, I'm pretty sure that's why you call yourself, you like say certain things. You stutter a little bit sometimes. There was concussions. There was a many a concussion.
Absolutely.
So actually, Temple, Jay has known you for quite a while.
Yeah, I've watched your matches. I remember watching you. I can't remember if it was at in the Armory there over on Seneca.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think I also saw you at the state fairgrounds for the Comic-Con.
And didn't he?
Absolutely.
Wasn't he training?
I don't remember. I know he was in a couple singles matches.
I know you saw him out like on the Mount Hope. Was it Mount Hope?
Mount Hope, yep.
Yeah, it was Mount Hope. Yeah.
MWE, yeah, absolutely. That was our old stomping ground. So, I guess to take things back from the beginning, I mean, that's November 5th, 2012. That was the day this guy and we stepped into the professional wrestling world for the first time.
Signed our souls away.
Exactly.
Holy crap!
So, yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was 18.
yeah, we were both 18. We just basically fresh out of high school and everything too, and we just knew without a shadow of a doubt. It's like, okay, like, you know, we don't know. I was going to go to college, but I didn't know what I was going to do. The only thing I knew for sure was like we're going to be professional wrestlers.
Yeah.
We're going to find a way, and it's kind of a stroke of luck actually too, because all through high school, where you try to plan, try to figure out. I mean, we're not smart to the business. We don't know like where to go and all that too. So we're thinking, we're looking around like, here's maybe we can do this wrestling school, you know, down in Georgia, or I think there was a couple down in Texas or something like that too. And it just so happened there was a guy that lived from Mount Hope. His name is Lance Chafin.
The Mango.
Yep, he went down to there you go.
Do what? What was that?
So there's gonna be so many inside obscure references here too. Like two people will probably get it. But yeah, he went down to Nasty Boy Brian Knobs training school. I was there, I think 2008 to like 2010 or so. He got hurt. He came back home and he started a wrestling school here in Wichita, Kansas. And it was me, him, another friend of ours from our hometown of Kingman named Ian Quinn. And two
That
other
name
guys.
is familiar, actually.
Two other guys. You probably saw him wrestle in Mount Hope several years ago.
Yeah.
Call him Rock and Rod. There's a Rodney Call Hake. Yep,
Rodney's the man. How
Rock
could you
and
forget
Rod. Absolutely. And the other one, affectionately known as the Sieve, Josh Sievers, who is actually our manager. You might have saw we have some other tag team titles at another company called TAPW. The Sieve, he was there day one when we trained, and he's our manager now. So.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's.
What's funny is that when all that stuff was going on, when you guys were training, my mom actually lived in Mount Hope, and he was, she did. And so that building where they were in, I never knew what it was, but there was a lot of cars there when I'd go out, because I was a mom, so I'd go out and visit my mom, and I'd come by, and Jay's like, yeah, it's a wrestling school. I was like, fucking shit.
And that's crazy too, is because like they didn't run shows, like MWE didn't run shows in that building till like late 2016, early 2017. So there was like a 4-year stretch. I mean, I can remember our first matches weren't even here in the state of Kansas. We wrestled down in Arkansas. Yeah, Lincoln.
That's a long way to go.
Lincoln, Arkansas, and Siloam Springs, Arkansas. He had his first match in Lincoln, Arkansas. I think yours was in February of 2013
against Ian, right?
Against Ian, and
it's a good thing he keeps you in line.
He does.
God rest his soul. He just passed away here recently. Ren Odenheimer was the referee, and he was the referee for not only his first match but my first match.
Oh, that's right.
He's been a staple, a cornerstone of refereeing in the state of Kansas and honestly all over the Midwest for many, many years. So shout out to Ren's family. He'll be deeply missed. He was a super cool guy and one of the easiest refs to like get along with in the ring too. And you know, he didn't overcomplicate things. He was a good leader in there too. So
I never had a bad word to say about Ren.
Had to give him a shout out too because he was awesome. But our first few matches for a while, we're down in Arkansas it was Arkansas Pro Wrestling.
Wow.
Yeah. And his first ever match
so
was against
Ian Quinn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the concussions haven't wiped everything out yet. And
Not quite yet. We're working on it.
I got to tell this great story too of how my first match came about too. So we'd always travel as the whole group because Lance would be like one of the main event guys for APW, and we show up there and. We always bring our gear, always be ready and everything too. And next thing we know, the promoter comes up to me and him. You guys are on third. You've got 20 minutes. Come up, put something together. And
shit.
this is his second and my first match and everything too. And I mean, luckily, like one of the training exercises we had was we would put together matches for each other, like you know,
that's
have
smart.
have a scenario for every situation. Because when you're new breaking in, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But you truly don't learn the business by just writing stuff down. You do it by you learn it by doing. And you know, like as nervous we were too, like I'll never forget. So like we're third match, and the match before us too, and a wrestler called Slug is making his way to the ring, and his interest music was You Gotta Fight for Your Right by Beastie Boys, and we're so nervous, we're just there trying to dance to the music, just get ourselves hyped up and everything too. We're just standing behind the curtain and everything. We're freaking out too. It was like, oh my gosh, it's like my first match and everything too. I don't remember how that even ended. I think there might have been a super kick involved. It was just all a blur and all that too. I wish I would have recorded that, but I have his first match recorded, and I have my second match recorded somewhere. But yeah, that very first match, I don't think that'll ever see the light of day. And probably, thankfully, so. It was probably horrible.
I don't know. Going back and watching the horrible ones are the way you go, oh, I've improved.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Good job, me. Because I've seen all of, well, except for the ones that are missing. But I've watched a lot of your matches live, though.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
So, but did you? Was he not at the school when you went training?
No, you were never in WLW, were you?
WLW? No, I was not. No.
Yeah.
So I trained in WLW.
Gotcha.
I
Okay.
didn't
yeah.
I wouldn't say I trained. Okay, I took a Harley Races camp.
Yeah.
It was basically I went down there and I learned the basics and I got my ass whipped.
I got you. Absolutely.
You got your ribs, bro.
I know.
Yeah, I got my ribs.
I say,
I
I
got
know-
my ribs broke.
I know several guys that went through the camps and actually ultimately went and trained to the school too. And yeah, there's still several that I still talk to every once in a while too. Yeah.
I know, like when I was there, Trevor Murdoch was a big deal.
Yep.
And we went through him, and then like the guy I ended up rooming with, because like when we went there, you know, it was like you can get a hold of one of the guys that are coming,
right,
and get a motel together. So we did. We were like, let's get a hold of somebody, and the guy we ended up doing was the Greek god Papadon.
Papadon, yep.
Yeah, and dude, he
yeah.
is so insightful.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, he's won the Super 8, I think, like 2 or 3 times.
He's still going too, which is crazy.
Is he
At
really?
his age, yeah, I think he's still
man,
working. Yeah,
because that's crazy.
But Jay ended up doing like everybody's laundry.
Yeah, I did. Like,
No
like
joke.
They come up and they'd be like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm able to wash this." I was like, "Hey, dude, I work in a dry cleaners. I'll take care of you."
You know exactly where it works.
So
There
he's
you go.
washing all these guys' gear. Well, he's like, my ribs broke. I can't do it
It's not
anymore.
young boy duty.
Gotcha.
Shit.
But I had a blast. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know, I wasn't gonna back down. They were like,
No.
you know,
Oh,
they like. So I talked to BJ, and you know, I was in pain, obviously, and she's like, "You don't want to overdo it. Come over here and sit down." So I'd go over there and sit down, and then like, instead of doing that stuff during the shows and stuff, I did like one show I sold merchandise, one show I was a security guard.
Okay.
And then
Makes sense.
And then the third show, I she was basically like, "Here, just go sit in the audience and be a fan." So I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
It's the classic
Super- and,
hanger-on
like,
method. There we
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
Yeah.
So Superstar Steve, he was there, and every time he came out, we'd be like, "Steve, Steve, we love you, Steve."
I bet he loved that.
He just like kept giving us dirty looks. So goddamn you fuckers.
Shut up. I'm serious. I'm a big wrestler and stuff.
Yeah, so he was one of the guys that actually did a lot of the training for me. Was Superstar Steve.
Gotcha.
That was
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
That was many, many moons ago.
2007.
Oh,
Wow. There we go.
That was a shit. You just showed your age.
I did. I was literally 27 in 2007.
Oh my goodness. Oh, man.
I was not expecting you to go that far. You didn't have to be that offensive.
Pulling the curtain back way far.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Like I said, I broke my ribs, and BJ was like, "You don't need to waste your stuff, because you know you're just gonna push yourself, and then you're gonna hurt yourself even
Yeah,
worse."
and you had a little
Right.
kid at the time.
Yeah, and
too.
then like it was actually Harley who approached me, and he was like, "You know, what if I wanted you to stay here? You know, would you do it?" And I was like, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, "Well, I just had a kid." You know,
The ultimate question right
yeah,
there, too.
so like,
Yeah.
I couldn't give her up.
Absolutely not.
That's right.
Yep.
I chose daddy over being a wrestler.
That's understandable. For sure. Yep.
That seems fair.
I mean,
Hey, I was a good. Well, okay, so maybe I wasn't like a dad. I was more like a let's go get into trouble.
you were a best friend and instigator. No, you were a dad, but it was like that kid's never had any. You've never gotten on to
You know,
her.
Yeah, I've never yelled at her. I've never spanked
I'm
her.
learning this in real time
No
too.
discipline
As a new
whatsoever.
father myself, I'm learning this in real time. Like, there's no one set way to be a father. Like,
Oh,
the biggest
yeah.
thing is like just be active in their lives and everything too,
Exactly.
and just be there for them.
Yeah, as a mom of 3, I didn't get that luxury.
yeah.
I was the one who had to go you're gonna kill yourself if you keep jumping off of shit. Would you stop? You know, concussions are a real thing, and if you ever want to graduate, I don't know, preschool, you should probably stop doing some dumb shit.
My wife doesn't believe it, but I said, like, I will not allow my son to be a part of the wrestling business at all.
Wow.
No, I will not do
I'll
it.
take care of that,
No,
don't worry
that's,
about
yeah,
it.
exactly. He's gonna find. That's the deal. It's like no matter how hard I tried, he's gonna find a way. I'm sure, especially with the bad influences around me.
I don't know that is it a bad influence though? I mean, can you say that you regret it?
I was like I said, if he wanted to be a referee or a manager or announcer,
Is it
like,
because you just
okay,
don't want to
doesn't
see your
hurt.
boy get hurt?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
Daddy can't watch the matches.
I
It's fine.
can't even imagine what my dad thinks too. Like my dad's the reason I like became a wrestling fan and everything too. I still remember like being 4 years old sitting in front of the TV, and whenever Kane would come out to the ring, like I was just hooked. Like my eyes would not leave the television
So
too.
cool, though.
And I mean he's been my number one fan like all these years. I mean he would go to the towns with me no matter what. If it was Nebraska, Oklahoma, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, he'd be in the car with me, and he'd be the one that filmed my matches and held me with
that's so
merch and all that
cool.
too. I mean he's been the day one for me too, and that's like,
So
I can only
supportive.
imagine the stuff he's seen me do. I can't imagine it hasn't crossed his mind. It's like, why did I?
But
get
if
him
your
into
son
wrestling?
comes up to you and be like, "Dad, Uncle Chris said I could wrestle. You want to come in the car with me?" And you be like, "God damn it, son! I'm about to up your life insurance policy.
kicking myself all over again for
This
this.
is my own face." Well, and you
Brought
can't
it
say
upon
anything.
myself.
Mom wrestles too, so what the hell are you gonna do? It's
I
a
know.
family-
True.
The kid ain't getting away
See,
from it.
that's the worst part too. The first time she saw me get busted open, ironically, in a match against him, it's like she was upset. She was like visibly
She was
upset.
mad.
So
I
so
did-
of course
I did make
so
her
of course
angry.
what's the natural next thing? 2 years later, she starts training to become a wrestler.
Better
Because-
watch out. She's gonna get revenge on you.
That's it. That was the training. She was like, you know what? I'm
bust
gonna
him
get
open.
in the ring so I can get this
Whole
logo.
way to revenge arc.
Jeez, yeah. like,
It's gonna come like 20 years later. She's
She
gonna
was-
wait till you no longer hit as hard as you do. That way, she has a fighting chance. I don't know. She probably has a fighting chance now.
She's actually already beaten me, so.
She has, yes, she has, yep.
Now she's just gonna humiliate
I don't
you.
want to
She's
talk
already
about it,
beat you.
but-
We're gonna.
I've got it on tape somewhere. I just gotta find
He
it.
said, "I'm not talking about it." It didn't happen. That's crazy. So was Kane your favorite wrestler
Was.
as a kid? Who was your
100%.
favorite wrestler as a kid?
probably a tie.
I'd probably have to say Jeff Hardy.
There you go.
As the guy who got
You-
me into
yeah,
it.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I have to go.
I would
So do you like the high flying? You like the
I liked it way more as a kid, as like the spectacle that it is, watching Jeff Hardy jump off like a 20-foot ladder into a car crash on the ground. It's like, how could you not love that?
real.
As an adult, I kind of see like the human being up there doing that. Be like, I don't know if I would do it. Like, but
I'll pay for you to do it. You got insurance. They pay. You can make good money to do this stuff. Have at it.
For
I
sure.
will applaud you and support everything you do. That's me. Like I'm not getting in there. I've seen y'all do some crazy. No, thank you.
I think I'm way more impressed now by like the little like minutia detail type stuff now that I'm like doing it and been in the business for a while. But I mean, I love a good spectacle still. Jeff Hardy's still the man. I love him. The fact
Yeah,
that he's
but
still
it's
wrestling is crazy.
It's the little things that matter.
Yeah.
And it's so funny the way that works, because the more, when you're, certain wrestle fans just care about big moves,
For sure.
right? They're all about, I love a good moonsault.
high spots.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
lie.
yeah, right. It is
I
cool
love
to
it.
look
I
at.
love a good super kick. I love a good moonsault. I love a
Yeah.
good tag team when you guys do joint moves. That's one of my favorite things in the world. But when you get the little details so that you can tell the story in the little details, that's where I appreciate a lot, because there's little things like a face, even if it's a facial expression.
Right. It's a little thing like that that'll make me like really pop.
I'm like, oh, did you see his
Yeah.
eye like crossed the wrong way when he got super kicked? That was bad.
Yeah.
And that does it for me. It's the little things that actually matter for I would say mega fans. I don't know that a lot of people actually pay attention to that though.
I'd say we live in an era now, especially like with TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts too. It's like you're always chasing that moment to try to like get someone's attention too.
Yeah, big moments.
And you try to get that moment. That's the deal. Like the right thing about doing things too. Of course, I say the right thing as like the way I like to do things too. You like to build things up to a certain crescendo that that way when that climax happens, the biggest moment happens, then it means a lot more.
Yeah.
Like you said, like the big moment just for the sake of having a big moment with no emotion, like no consequence, nothing like that. I mean, then it's just.
And it's like, oh well,
it was what it was.
Good job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna get applauded. You did something stupid, crazy, but at the same time, when you build it up to it the way good wrestlers do, then it's like.
Getting someone hooked and invested in what you are doing, what you're performing in the ring too, is so much more gratifying than just climbing up something really high and jumping off, which you guys have seen us do.
No, that is
like
fun.
we can do
chant
that.
is kinda worth
We
it.
can do that absolutely, but it's about the moment that leads up to that for me personally. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to do it just because whatever, but when you give it to me after I've been fucking waiting forever for this story to come to a conclusion and I get the conclusion, I'm like, oh, that's where you ended up getting me last night. So anyway,
the waiting is the hardest, but it's the best part.
it really is.
It's the best part of it.
That's why it's a soap opera for
Absolutely. Yep.
for us weirdos. So you guys have known each other. How long have you known each other?
So we actually met through a mutual friend. So we met through a gentleman. His name is Justin. So we grew up in the same town, all three of us, but we didn't go to the same school. So I went to one school. Him and Justin went to another school, so they knew each other longer. But so. I was big into band class too, so I was a trumpeter. Justin was a trumpeter too. Yeah, you Mr. Flute over here.
You played a flute and you're calling him a dork. All right.
He knew what was coming.
Wow.
So, but yeah, I was just sitting next to Justin, and I don't even know how it came to be, but we just started talking about wrestling, and then just like anything else, you talk about something you like, you just hit it off immediately too, and then. Just a few months later, he introduces me to him, and it would not be uncommon, like 3 or 4 times a week after school, we would be back over at his house because he had a trampoline, and we would just jump on that trampoline for hours on end, beat each other up for real, and act like we were wrestlers. So it was just that, and we just developed such a unique friendship over the years. And there are other guys that came and went, like in that too. One I can think of, Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Keaton. He even trained with us for a little bit too, and he had a few matches too. And now he's moved down to Atlanta. He's got his own life, his own family, kids, all that stuff
It's
too.
so funny for
yeah.
a guy to have 3 semi-professional matches to win a title.
And he won a title
So
before
stupid.
any of us too. It's like his first show he wins a title, and then he's out in 3.
He's like, I've done everything I need to do.
He's like,
I think he's won 4 titles, honestly.
Did he
in 5
retire
matches.
champion?
Probably. Who
Look,
knows?
that sounds like something I would do. Like that's what you do. You win
won.
and then take the title home
Basically
forever.
like me with Monopoly, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, there was all of us. I mean, Justin, his little brother Dylan, your cousin Isaac, right?
Justin's cousin, but
Okay, God, I can remember. I always get them mixed up too. But yeah, there would be eventually a group of us, from school. We'd go and then we would just hang out and we watch wrestling. We beat each other up. I mean, there were times we ordered all the paper. Not all of them. We'd order some of the pay-per-views together too.
Back then they were expensive.
Yeah, like
$60 a pop.
Royal. I would say the biggest ones for us was probably SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania.
Yeah,
easily
Get
too.
3 of the big 4.
Man, I gotta say, WrestleMania 26, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels' career on the line.
Brutal.
That one got us. That one got us so good.
I think we
just
actually
couldn't believe
weeped at the TV.
we were so upset about that, honestly, too. But yeah, it's like this, it has to be time. It's like the streak has to end here, and I'll never get this is at your house too. WrestleMania 28, Hunter Hearst Helms,
I'm not sure
Triple H, and Undertaker, the Hell in a Cell, and when Shawn Michaels super kicked him and Triple H hit the pedigree, we all thought it was over. We were like, "Oh, it's done, it's over." It's just you just never forget the moments like that with your friends, watching in front of the TV, and we just always bonded over the fact that one day we wanted to do this together. So
yeah, well, you got to start somewhere because Jay did the same thing with his friends, and I, we've told the story many times. I dated his best friend, who's passed a long time ago since now, but they would beat the hell. They had their own little company in the backyard, beating the hell out of each other. Yep. And then when he couldn't get his friends to let him wrestle, I ended up in a half Nelson or a full Nelson. Or I'd be watching China on TV, being choked out or bitten. I was the crazy dude always had some shit he was doing, but they're always on video. So that's where,
So I would like record a pay-per-view, and then I'd watch it over and over and over again.
I had
it
so many
down.
pay-per-views I would like rent from like the Video Max down the street.
Yep.
Bro.
That's right.
And watch
Video
them
Max.
just until
Wow.
the tape wore out. Like,
Good Lord.
I think like No
Back
Mercy
when
98.
VHS was
Yeah.
still a thing,
Yeah.
bro. I can't even tell you how many actually movies we have, videos we have in here.
Yeah,
It's crazy. And then
and it's not just pay-per-views either. My grandma.
these are just regular episodes,
my,
bro.
yeah, my grandma was she was crazy like about wrestling.
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's one of the reasons I was into it. And so like she would have to work. She worked 2 jobs when I was younger, so I had a lot of freedom.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
But there was 2
Unfortunately.
things she wanted me to record for her so she could watch. We had to record fucking All My Children.
General Hospital.
And basically
Gotta get on the soaps.
the three soap operas
Get
that
on
were
the
on the
soaps,
same
baby,
channel.
absolutely.
And then I had to record
There's
Monday Night
drama,
Raw.
okay? She just liked drama.
She did like
It's
drama.
all kinds of drama. She wasn't
That's why
specific.
wrestling's the greatest soap opera ever. That's
Yeah.
And that's why she liked
Full
it. And-
contact soap opera.
exactly.
You know, she
She
ended
would-
up with like dementia, and even when she wasn't like all there, she would still be into wrestling. She wouldn't be
Absolutely.
watching it, but she'd be going like, "I fucking hate him."
Yeah, The Miz. She hated The Miz.
All
So,
he
like,
had to do was say
She
one
would be
word.
not. Yeah, she wouldn't be paying attention. All of a sudden, The Miz would come on TV, and she'd look and she'd be like, "I hate this guy."
Or she'd be going, "Is that little Nate? Is that
Yeah,
little
she
Nate?"
like yeah.
Charles
Charles
and
Robinson.
She loved Triple H too. God damn, she loved. She thought he was the sexiest mofo she ever. You see, like this, like little bitty short. What was she like? 4'6".
Yeah, she was tiny.
And she just
she had
thought
a
Triple-
sign. We went to a show and we were sitting like, it was about 3 rows back from the ring, and she had her little Triple H sign, but it said "Hold me, hug me, honey." And he like looked at her and he flexed his pecs, and she goes, "That was for me."
Dirty little bird was she was. But she was a lot of fun because even we would sit there and Jay would be like, "You know what? I want to watch. Because he stopped watching for a little bit because Grandma became it was a full-time job, and so we started watching together. And then you would think she wasn't watching, and then she'd make comments, and we were like,
I just
"Shit!"
can't
So
stand
then
that
we
guy.
decided. I think we started watching just before our WrestleMania, and this was 5 years ago. And so we decided to watch the WrestleMania, and Grandma kind of would make comments through the whole fucking WrestleMania. And then when Grandma passed, and it'll be 5 years ago that she passed in November, and he goes, "Well, guess you got to be my wrestling partner now." I was like, "Motherfucker, I already was.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?" And then look at us fucking now.
Yeah.
Grandma would be all up in here. Y'all wouldn't have been in this room. Grandma would have been right there. Well, I'd have to get another mic because Grandma would have shit to say. I'd
Well,
hear
actually,
her fucking teeth.
like I said, she went to a couple of shows you were at, and I know she was
Okay.
a fan of yours.
Oh, gotcha.
I
Awesome.
remember
Awesome.
that. She's like, I know that guy's a good guy.
Yeah.
So she liked some Temple.
I don't know. She would. I agree that she would have liked Helms. I
Yeah.
think she really would have liked Helms. There's some of them that you see that you just know. I don't think she
Helms
would have
is-
liked.
Helms is a character. That's
she
for
would
sure.
not have liked Simon. She would have called him like a dog. Like I could see her calling. I don't think she would have liked Katie Lynn. I can guarantee.
But she
it.
was a mark. She was a huge mark. So if you were a
If
good
you're
guy,
a bad,
You're right.
you know,
if you're a bad guy, you're the devil for life.
At the end of the day, we're all
That's so
marks.
great.
They're like we all had to have been marks.
I
at some
love
point
how we
to
call
be in
each
this,
other
yeah.
marks like
Yeah.
it's an insult, but bitch, you've just
No,
as,
absolutely,
you
no.
marky mark just as much as we marky mark.
Absolutely.
How could
yeah.
you not be a mark and do what we do?
Exactly,
It
yeah.
wouldn't make a lot of sense.
No.
Well,
no.
but you wouldn't be as passionate about it because
I
we're
mean,
sitting there
at the
going,
very least, right?
like it's a story, right? So the whole point is for you to make it believable, and if we don't sit there and logically,
right.
I mean, I know nobody's setting each other on fire, but marking out for that shit because fuck you.
Absolutely. Oh,
Whether
I'll
it's
still-
for it or against it, I don't care.
My favorite thing to do now is watch friends of mine like in the ring too. I love marking out watching my friends do
It is
incredible fun things too. It's that's the greatest feeling now.
See, and we had Cam TC from Cam Dakota on here yesterday, and he's like he has that imposter syndrome, so he fanboys out for people that he's on like he's wrestled with them, he's actual legitimate friends with them.
Yeah.
They're on the same like level, and he still fanboys out for them. I was like,
Absolutely, yeah.
you know what?
I think it's
Fair.
cool to be fans of your friends.
Bring up shows from like several years ago too, and I completely forgot about this too, but kind of pulling back the curtain a little bit too. But Neo Genesis, like when I was wrestling in Oklahoma too, he was just a fan.
Oh,
he
yeah?
he was a fan. It was like well before he started training everything too. And then he told me the story like the first time he saw me do the moonsault to the outside in Oklahoma and nearly broke my leg in two because I went too far and smashed the guardrail. He said he never forgot that moment.
Oh my God! You smashed into a metal guardrail.
Into the guardrail. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I still have that saved to my phone because anytime anyone asks me, is that wrestling fake? That's the first thing I'll show him right there. It's like you listen to that and you see if that's fake.
Like, and I ain't nothing gonna irritate me more than somebody sit there, and we've had it happen. Like, you know, wrestling's fake. Look, bitch. Okay, I grew up in the 80s, and then it was exposed in the early 90s on 60 Minutes. I still remember that interview, right? But you are not...
Old Eddie Mansfield.
You have to sit there and go, okay, yes, it's predetermined somewhat, but at the same time, shit fucking happens, and the moves are real. Like, you cannot convince me that you're not actually kicking somebody, because if you pretend, I know you are. But if you pretend to do it, then this audience sees it.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe Terry Funk had the absolute perfect quote for this too. It's like, I can't convince you that this is real, but I can convince you that I'm real.
Well, just like Hulk Hogan choked out fucking that comedian dude. He was sitting there saying, "Oh, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake," and he was like, "Okay, give me a second," and dropped him like a potato sack.
Yep.
Like, look, I understand your perspective, but at the same time, we're still getting hurt. You're jumping off the fucking top rope to do some crazy ass shit.
We've had training sessions where guys would come in and it would just be a normal tryout. You know, we just do the basic workouts too. I mean. And they're like absolutely fucking it was like we've seen people back out after the first workout. So, I mean,
you know, I did roller derby, so I think I would. I mean, I know that roller derby's different, but it's still a very intense training.
Yeah.
And so if you can't handle, like, you don't have the longevity, especially for like as athletic as you have to be to do the shit you guys do, and you do it for a significant amount of time. Like, there's no breaks, no tag outs. You can't go to the penalty box. Nope. I wish you could, but like, I remember there were days where I was just begging somebody to just fucking take me out and put me in the penalty box because I was going to throw up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it just irritates the shit out of me. It's like, yeah, okay, fine. You can have your opinion. Just don't put your opinion on me.
There you go.
Right.
Just let me have my fun. You know, the older you get, closer to 50, you have very little things that bring you joy.
You gotta hold on to those things.
Exactly.
God damn it. My kids are grown. They're off having their own fucking lives, because back in, you guys are still, like, doing backyard shit. I had 2 kids.
Yep.
So that hurts my whole heart.
Yeah, they're adults now.
Yeah. They're not.
Mine just turned 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
She's going to be 22 this year.
That's what I'm saying. She just turned
My
21.
oldest is going to be 22. My middle is going to be
I still can't
20.
I still can't believe mine's going to turn 2 here in a few months.
Oh my God. And he's so dang cute.
Thank you.
He's so dang. He looks like you.
That's what people say.
He looks like a little mini you, like you carbon copied your ass. And then he was like, and Morgan, God damn it, I want one kid to look like me.
What's the meme? It's like, not 9 years carrying you and you look like your dumbass father.
God damn it. Was his first word daddy too?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, good. Give her something for fuck's sake.
Exactly.
It was Hammerlock.
It's hell.
That would have been funny.
Drop down, take 2. Duck 2, drop down.
I'm pretty sure Amir's first word was puppy.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
That's
puppy.
Yeah, I
Puppy.
think I don't even remember what my kids' first words were at this moment. I have it written down, but to be fair, I had 3 of them. So, like, the more kids you have, the less you remember exact shit, okay? Look, it all kind of ran together. Yeah. It's fine. I know I have 3 of them, okay? At least I didn't forget one.
Sorry to me. You just saw me rattle off what we were doing in, like, summer of 2012, and then this is all a blur with Jace right now, so.
It goes so fast, though.
It does.
Unfortunately, yep. I can't believe he's going to be 2 already, because it literally feels like they just announced that he was born.
We started the trend in HCW, the whole gender reveal thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're the trendsetters, baby.
Well, I mean, what a trend to set, though.
Yep.
I mean, we've had 1, 2, 3 now.
Yep, I think so. Of course, ours is the most unique because like we didn't like force people to hurt each other over it. we did it with our gear instead.
I mean, is it a wrestling reveal if you don't just make somebody
Right, you
get
gotta
it?
like keep up in the bar.
I mean, you gotta up it. What's the next one gonna do? Pyro of a certain...
Like inferno match, different colored fire or something.
Yeah, you won't find out until the ring blows.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
just-
for when
see,
you have a kid.
I just want to see a ladder match where it's like there's a pink item and a blue item, and they go up and whatever item they pull down. Like that's what I want to see next.
You know
Yes.
what though,
Yeah.
or like do the chalk. I would hate to clean it up, but like when you have you know the chalk balls.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, something in like a ladder that when you hit the ladder, the chalk ball's in there, and the chalk ball like blows, and then you see whether it's pink or blue
I
dust.
figured gonna go that route. Get the guitar like Jeff Jarrett, and just the smoke that comes out,
I mean,
or the
I'm
dust
just,
that comes out.
That's.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're up in the bar
Exactly.
before we get to pyro,
Yeah, before the inferno match.
Exactly.
the
yeah.
pyro has to be saved for quite a while.
We could fit a cage in there somewhere. somehow.
I've had someone throw a fireball at me in a match one time. I think I'm done with fire now.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I feel like there's a few in HCW that'd be like, yeah, no, we don't need to do fire.
I'll do anything. I'll try most anything once, but it's after that. It's like, all right, at least I can say I did it. That's I can cross that off the list.
Did the fireball.
Did the fireball.
Have you
yeah.
done fire?
I don't think so.
You were in the match, but yeah, it was. Your,
I was
it was
around,
It was your manager that threw the fireball in my face in that one. Yeah.
Your manager threw a
Yeah.
fireball in
Yep.
his face. That's
Yeah.
shitty. And you
I-
still talk to each other?
Up in Lincoln, Nebraska. Yep, never forget.
Oh my
Never
God.
forget it.
That's what you get.
Rude.
I won the match, so I don't care.
That's true.
Well, then how can you be mad about fire?
We need to talk about the Test of Seven at some point too.
Oh, man.
That's 10 years since we did that series. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. It's been that long.
What's the test of 7?
So that was, it's kind of funny. Like when we started training, like we had no illusions whatsoever that we were going to team up with each other. Like we always just wanted to fight each other. It was just so much more fun that way. Like
Yeah.
we always like, all right, we're going to feud with each other, and no matter like who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, which it always was me the good guy, him the bad guy. It just always worked
just
out
suits your
that way.
personality.
It just felt that
It was
worked out bad.
so there was an upstart company. It was called RWE. This was 2015, 2016, and basically they were building around us being like the top feud of that company.
Oh, wow.
So it was like we're coming with ideas like, all right, how do we want to like make this good? And I think how it originated was that Best of 7 series with Adam Pearce and Colt Cabana. Because they had just done that for the NWA World Title and everything too, and basically how they did it was they would go all over the country, and actually they had a cage match in Australia for the blow off at the end. But we want to take it one step further, and it's like, okay, what if every single match had its own stipulation?
Wow.
So I'll try to have, I might get the order mixed up too, but I think the first match was 2 out of 3 falls, which was in Great Bend, and then 1 week after that we came back to Russell, Kansas, and that one was so basically how we told it was whoever won the match, the loser got to pick the stipulation for the next match.
Okay.
So we agreed on 2 out of 3 falls start off. I won that one. So him and his manager wanted to get the match back on me, so they made it a special referee match, but it was his manager that was the special referee. So he's slow counting me and like fast counting for him and all that
Checking
too.
his
And
phone.
exactly. Oh, he like slunk out of the ring, grabbed someone's popcorn, and was eating too. When I was like beating him up and everything, and then like
That's a bullshit
like
move, sir.
Sounds like
well,
Joe.
we told it was such a that's like one of my favorite ones because we told such a good story where like he accidentally bumped his own manager, like the ref. So like I came like within an eyelash of like stealing the win, but then he fast counted for him 1, 2, 3 at the end.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Then match 3 was in Newton, I believe, because that was the one Megan got really upset about because I got busted open.
Yeah.
That was a no disqualification match.
Wasn't your grandma at that show?
Yes, she was. That's like one of my favorite pictures. Me getting like busted open, blood everywhere, and me with the title belt. I won that one with the title belt and posing with next to her too. That's like one of my favorite pictures.
I just remember like having your hair in my hand, like pointing you at your grandma, and, like, showing.
It's
covered
crazy
in
because
blood.
she was not a fan of the blood, but like that picture of me and her, like the belt, my face busted open. Like she actually got that printed and framed. And
Oh,
it was,
wow.
and it was in her house for years till her dying
That's a
days.
supportive family. That's what that is.
She was amazing. So yeah, that was match 3. Match 4, I think it's kind of unique because you've never seen this before. Match 4 was a triple threat match.
Okay.
Exactly right. It's like so that was I think that was WWX.
I think so.
Yeah, and that was in Hoisington, right?
I bet it
I
was.
think it was Hoisington. So it was me and him and Drasic
Oh, wow.
from 3 the Hard Way. Yeah, so it was a triple threat match. He took that one match 5 was Salina, Kansas for XWE. And that's the deal. Like, so at that time, like, it was a separate promotion from XWE, and that was our debut for the new XWE. We had been a part of XWE back when it was a backyard promotion back in 2012. Yeah. And then it became its own promotion. Billy Simmons came in and like basically took over the booking and running everything over there. But yeah, match 5 was him and I. It was knockout or tap out. And I beat him by submission in that one. But the story was, like, to get the heat back for him, was I pushed his manager, who was also the GM of RWE. And since I won the match, I couldn't keep the title. I was stripped of the title for, what was it, conduct unbecoming of a champion or something like that, too. Which then set up for the last 2 matches, which happened at the same event, and that was up in Lincoln, Nebraska. So we actually got to take the feud, out of the States.
Wow.
So match 6 was a lumberjack match, but he was part. I don't remember what the name of the group was. It was him, his manager. Like, he had like 5 or 6 other guys like in the group, so it was a lumberjack match. But the lumberjacks were all his people.
Boys.
All his people.
Were they the ones that were beating the shit out of people, like hitting them with canes and shit?
You
know who was just talking about that? Last night, Helms.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, man, I want to do that match. I was like, you want to be hit with canes? He's like, yeah, those guys were going the fuck in.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that had to do with y'all.
And so that led to the main event of that show was an I Quit match. So that's how we ended up. There was fireball. We destroyed the ring. There were trash cans and just all sorts of weapons too. But yep, eventually. And the funny part was we kind of left it open at the end because he didn't actually quit. I had him like I was like choking him with the rope and everything too. His manager like quit for him. He like threw in the towel for him.
Pulled the old Bob back.
So it was kind of like we were trying to leave it open, but soon after RWE folded up, so we never really got a chance to go back out of that too.
Our feud that come back.
Our feud continued. I mean, like through XWE, PCW.
We had a bunch of cool matches for PCW.
Yeah, PCW was a lot of fun too. Yeah. But that was the concept of the Test of 7, and I can't believe it's already been 10 years since we did all those matches.
Dude, that's crazy. How long did it take to complete?
It was a solid year. Like
was
it started in January, and I think it ended in like October, November of that same year.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, that's
You're
some
like
launch
for us.
Yeah, he's like, cool. Really? Did we do that?
Yep, absolutely.
That's exciting stuff.
I was like, wow,
it's like I get to rehear
I did that?
Exactly, yeah.
Amazing. You gotta write it down so that
someone should.
And that's the deal. Like we just, for the longest time, even through that, we never talked about one day being a tag team, and it just came to be that way.
Each other up just felt so natural.
It did, yeah. It was just more fun.
It felt like we would do that forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, what made you decide to be a tag team?
I say
I think it was mostly just like I was at a point where I wanted to just do something different. I wanted to have like a more. I was doing kind of like a royalty king style like gimmick thing, and I wanted to strip away from. It just felt like there, no matter what show I went to, no matter where I was, there was like a king dude there, and I was like, I don't want to be the second or third or fourth king prince guy on the show. So it's just like I wanted to strip stuff away. I wanted to become more myself, more natural. Try to find my character, my personality while I wrestle instead of presenting something to somebody. So that's why I stripped all my tights away. I have just the black trunks, black knee pads, black kick pads. There's no design on anything. I think you were the first. You came the very first year, did you not? But you were in singles, the very first year of HCW. Yeah. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Weren't you there the very first year? But you were in singles, and at that time you were with Justin.
Yeah, I was still part of the Rebel Hearts at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Rebel Hearts, Justin Gray, I believe, and he had to go off and do other things. And I know you joined like a third for. Not very long before Justin left. It wasn't very long. Well, maybe 1 or 2 shows.
Just a couple of appearances.
It wasn't that much. And then Justin had to step away, and then all of a sudden we have you guys, and I was like, okay, well this works. I was glad you went by Chris. I will tell you that.
Absolutely.
Because I had some struggles.
But yeah, it's like you had discussed like an idea of like having like a group of us together. So
I wanted kind of the guys who had known each other, who'd been around each other a lot. Just we grown up together. It would make sense to. I think we all felt like we needed something else to do, and who better to do it with than You know,
your best friends.
Yeah.
So Justin was your friend that you...
He was the mutual friend.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Yeah. We all grew up together.
We all grew up in the same
I
town.
figured that's who you were talking about.
Yeah, he's retired now.
You know, the only thing we've ever won
From HCW.
was his vest.
Right there.
That's right there.
He's wearing it.
So
That's
cool.
the only thing we buy, like those stupid tickets. Well, they're not stupid, but we buy the tickets every single
The
time, and
raffle
that is
tickets.
the only fucking thing we bought.
awesome.
And Jay's like, "Well, I'm gonna wear it," and then I was like, "Baby, you ain't getting that on."
So, but yeah, that was he came to me with the idea of like, what if we come together as a group here too? And I was like, well, I mean, that'd be something new. And like I had never, like, you've been in a stable for like many years. I had never been, like, up until 2019 even a part of a tag team. I had never been part of like an actual group of
Yeah, I
wrestling.
don't know,
It was
but
always
Rebel Hearts
been-
was
yeah.
pretty dominant.
It was honestly, that gave me like a second life of wrestling, because there was a period of time like leading up into 2019. It's like I was doing the same things at all the times of the shows.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of the, not to toot my own horn, but that was kind of the curse of like being able to go out there and wrestle with anyone and have any kind of match that anyone wants it all the time. It's like, well, this guy's reliable, so if we need to get someone to look good, put him with Temple.
The old reliable hand. And
Temple
also,
make
you
him
don't
look
say
good as
no
well.
to anything.
That's
You're
fair, yeah.
incredibly nice.
Yeah.
He's not nearly as selfish as he should be.
Well, but a lot of people say a lot of really good things about both of you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
if you
I'm
go
shocked
back and
about me.
listen,
I have nothing but nice things to say about Temple.
well,
I
I have never heard a bad word. In fact, almost every single episode we have had, somebody has said something nice about one or both of you.
That's so
awesome.
No joke, people are legitimately very impressed with both of you, and just toot your horns all over everywhere. So if in case you haven't, because like my dad wouldn't say anything nice to me, but he'd say it to other people, I guess. I've never actually heard it. There's no like proof of it. So, but I have recorded proof of people saying nice shit about you. They may talk
That's
shit
awesome.
to your
That's
face,
awesome.
but there's recorded proof.
But yeah, getting back to how like the Rebel Hearts came back, so it actually kind of happened by chance, because I was going there and I didn't even know like who I was going to be wrestling, but Justin sent me a message actually. It's like, hey, my partner that was scheduled tonight couldn't make it. He said, he said like, I want you to be my partner tonight. And I was like, okay, cool, yeah, let's have it a shot. And when we did it, I mean, like there were people like that knew we were friends and everything too. So like when we came out together, people were excited about that. I was like, oh, this actually kind of fits and makes sense. And then it kind of evolved where, you know, we would get matching gear, we'd get the tassels. Like the tassels, it kind of became our staple, honestly, at some point
for
too.
real,
So
though, bro.
yeah, and yeah, so we ran with it. We went. We won titles in Nebraska, Oklahoma, Kansas. I mean, we took it all over the place.
You guys were pretty.
And everything, yeah.
I mean, you were up there between you and ACFC as far as dominance for a tag team, at least here in the state of Kansas. I believe in other areas, because I saw at least Nebraska for sure. I knew, but I mean, I remember back when HCW started, it was almost always ACFC and the Rebel Hearts.
We were the very first. We were the very first match of HCW. It was,
so it's
us
got to be
against
nice
Club
to
Corps.
kind of change it up. Like I was kind of when Justin left, I was kind of like, I was glad you were there, because and then I was glad to see, like hoping to see when you would get that cohesion and then come together and see if you could get as big as like the Rebel Hearts, and you have.
You know what was kind of funny about that too is like the story that we wanted to tell in the beginning was like that we still didn't trust each other. We were gonna run with.
Yeah, that
See,
was
that-
the
we
We were
I
gonna
saw
we were
that.
gonna we were gonna
I saw
run with
that.
that for probably like a solid year of like both of us like not
because we think
not
one of
being
you was
good
gonna
together,
turn
like,
on
just,
the other.
just, you
I
know,
remember
always
that.
clashing with each other too, and then eventually we finally would find our stride, and then just, you know, the circumstances, and Billy really liked the idea of us being together too and all that, so we ran with it, and seems like it's been pretty successful so far.
Yeah,
at least
and
as
then
far as
once
the,
you got
as far
the
as the fan
cohesion going.
fan reaction to all of us as well too. So, and like I'll go up to Nebraska, and like he's been there like once, and people always ask like, when's Vale coming? Like they want to see him like so bad. So now
He's like, I'm on my way.
now we're was like it took a while because like just because of scheduling and everything
Yeah.
too. But finally when we got up there too, everyone was so happy to see him. And then TAPW for Mr. Fitness. I mean, it was our first chance to actually see what we could do as heels and work that way too. And that's been like some of the most fun we've had, is like just being let loose and
like as a
everything
tag
too.
team,
Yeah.
do you like being the heel tag versus, do you like one more than the other?
See, that's the deal. Like, it's hard to say you like one thing or another, But when you find like what works the best,
Like a groove.
when you find what works the best too.
I feel like as a singles, I think I prefer being a heel.
I
Understand?
think it fits your
I think
personality.
as a tag, I think I prefer as a face tag team.
Yeah,
I think that-
it seems like it flows better with
Yeah.
us, and people are more responsive to that. But like I said, like a lot of people know about this, but Justin and I were heels as the Rebel Hearts down in Oklahoma. So
Yeah,
so we
same.
had a chance to actually I had a chance to kind of learn like how to be a heel in a tag team instead of just being a single, because I can't remember the last time I was a heel as a single.
Well,
It's been
and that's
quite
the thing,
a while.
is there's such a different mentality. Like, it was Aaron that was on here said, you don't just think about your character or what you're saying to the audience or, like, I'm just being a dick. But your whole move, all your moves change. Like,
Yeah.
the way you present yourself.
your cadence, your
Yeah.
in-ring presence.
Well,
yeah.
even with Mindy changed. And so she's starting to do these very strong female moves. She's not necessarily a heel. She's kind of I would say more of an anti-hero. Because she kind of agrees.
I'd say last night she was pretty much full-blown heel.
You can say that because of who her opponent was, and that's fine. But I hear that Miss Morgan has a tendency to go for a full heel as well.
Got to represent today,
Hey,
right?
and
too,
we
yeah.
got that new
Absolutely,
shirt, by
yeah.
the way. I was so excited because she put out the thing that she was getting new shirts, and I was like, Jay, have you seen this?
Same
did that shirt, by the way?
same gentleman that did the design for the No Coast shirt did the same
Yeah.
design for this one
You
too.
did them?
Dan Gore.
Dan Gore.
He's
Where's
the
he-
guy I go to. He's awesome. He's done both of those shirts. I guess he just did Morgan's
did this
new
one?
Like,
shirt.
he draws the art and
Yeah,
everything?
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Where's he out of?
Man, I can't.
Is it Texas or?
You know what? When you figure that out, will you send it to me? Because we have to make some Tackle and Bag'em shirts.
Absolutely.
Shout out Dan. Absolutely.
Dan's the man. He does all. I think the last 3 of my shirt designs.
Yep.
For Tackle and Bag'em, I'd
So
like some
cool.
really, like,
Bro, he does good work.
I mean, I dig them, of course. I mean,
I was telling her.
I mean, we're all wearing Dan merch right now.
The amount of like fans and other workers like say is like your No Coast shirts
We
are
have the
freaking
best shirts.
awesome. It's like
have
awesome.
the best
they're
shirts.
so different
Yeah.
from, well, like all of them are so different from what you would normally
I would
see
say
in
the
a
only
wrestling
thing
show.
that
I
kind
love
of
it.
competes with the ones I've seen so far is probably Remington shirts.
which is by the
I
same
think
guy.
Rim has gone through
Yeah.
Dan, so
Yeah, same guy.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
yeah.
Yep.
And does he work with the people at the Void, or not the Void? The Rem works with the
record company.
The record company. Oh, in Wichita, I can't think of their name.
I can't either. Yeah, I
But
think
Rem
I know
has
something
stuff
about-
like
yeah.
he's involved with them somehow. I don't remember how.
Yes, I've seen
but
it.
they sell a lot of artwork like this.
I've seen
on
his band.
stuff.
I've seen his band perform live a couple times, so I forget. where
They might
where
be
to,
involved
yeah,
in that
so,
as well.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
One of these
yeah.
days, I'm going to put my thumb down on Rem and get him to actually have a
Absolutely, yeah.
conversation.
Right.
I don't know.
We're trying to get him back up
Yeah,
there.
we're
as
trying
well
to do
too,
the same
so,
thing,
yeah.
so it's kind of rough.
Good. Well, I mean, I hear he's going to be here in Wichita in May,
He's
Yep.
a busy guy.
Yep.
from what I understand. Well, he's healing
Right.
because he had the bicep tear.
Yes.
And we actually saw him at GCW, and I was like, bro, how's that going? Okay, because we're getting worried.
Yep, absolutely.
God damn it.
Yeah,
And he
was
said,
he was
May.
like 6 months, but I
He's
think
like,
I'm
I'm
gonna break it down to
rehabbing it
4.
myself. I was like, dude, what did you do?
That's
He's like,
such a Rim thing.
at work. I was like, and it's so funny to have a normal conversation with him when he's not wrestling. I was
Right.
like, I don't know how I feel about this. It's so, for a fan, it's weird when you walk up and you talk to, say, a wrestler, because I do have that, like, oh my God, it's a wrestler. He doesn't want to talk to me. He just put a chair through Helms's head.
Exactly.
And then you go up and talk to him. He's like, hey, how's it going?
Right.
And I'm like, weird. You didn't hit me with a chair. That's so strange. You can speak. It's like talking to Kargar. You know words. The fuck? If you'd have told me that 3 days ago, I'd have told you he's fucking lying.
Exactly. Yep.
And then he yells a regular word in the fucking ring, and I'm like, ah! See? It's not just me. I
You
don't
really
know.
should just be doing like grunts,
Oh my God.
biting people.
But he did it for a long time, and then he started doing that scavenger thing. I was like, ah! English.
Yep.
We're moving up in the world.
Cargo
So
words.
let's take a real quick break.
Let's do
Sure.
it.
All right. Sounds good to me. Okay. So last night we had our HCW Heartland Championship Wrestling show. Was Saturday Night Devastation at Osage Rec Center, which, you know, was a fucking fabulous show. Like, I love how Billy is always going, oh, I'm so nervous about the next show. He always ups it, and in ways that you never thought he would. So it was a grand time. But let's get into a little bit of the show. So the VIP match started. It was billed as a 10-man rumble, and unfortunately, we had one gentleman had to not come to the rumble. He had some things going on, so he had to take care of himself. And I hope he's doing really, really, really well. Shout out to Johnny Faith.
Johnny Faith. Yep.
We love some Johnny Faith. In fact, we were gonna have him this week, but it just didn't work out that way. So I mean, he was supposed to be here Friday, but take time for yourself, and then we will have him eventually. So it was a 10-man rumble, but it ended up actually being a 13-man rumble. Because even then it was announced as a 12-man rumble.
I think so.
But it ended up being 13 men.
Yep.
Either that or Billy can't count. Like, maybe he has an extra toe. Like, when he took off his shoes to make sure he counted right, he has an extra toe we don't know about.
I'm trying to remember the promotion that had it's like, I'm not booked, but I rode in the car rumble.
That's not a bad way to go.
I wish I could credit the promotion I saw, like, you use that. I was like, that is actually awesome there, too.
That's bargain gold, and if
Yeah.
I don't see that eventually at HCW, it was like, I just happened to show up and
pass that
I'm
along to
here.
Billy.
Just, I happen to be in the building
Look at
rumble.
The brother.
Happens to be here, Rumble.
Brother rumble. brother, get me on the show.
Oh my god. And you imagine how big that rumble would be eventually?
Just
You're
be like 45 guys.
if you know it's gonna happen, everybody's like, load up in the car, we're all going.
Exactly.
We're all in the Rumble.
It's a 75-man rumble because everybody and their mother showed up.
I'm excited for the day where if I can run a wrestling show where I can have 20 guys in a battle royal and go to every single one of them and tell them that they're winning.
That's diabolical.
Just to see what would happen.
Just before they get out the curtain, like,
This
oh,
is
by the
why
way,
you don't
know,
have your
Who's
own
going over? Well, you
That
are.
is, well, of course it's you. That is such a bipolar, weird middle of the ground. Like, every one of them's like, wait,
having 20 guys try to shoot on each other. I'm winning.
Exactly.
all of a sudden, every one of them who thinks they're winning is getting thrown out, and they're like, wait, what happened?
The winner gets a title shot.
No, it's a $5,000 battle royal. so they're
Oh,
so
even put
excited.
money on it.
Exactly.
It's a real incentive.
Dude, that's gonna be bloodbath. That's what that's gonna be. Dude, $5,000 is a lot of fucking money.
Not one guy
Okay.
getting eliminated.
Exactly.
No, and that's gonna last forever.
Hours.
That's gonna be dangerous too. The motherfuckers
We're
bring
gonna
all
find out
the
who the
weapons.
real winner is.
There's gonna be someone that figures it out early on. It's like, oh, I know what's going on. They'll step over and just eliminate
It's gonna
themselves.
be the one bitch that's always back there talking to everybody. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What's your move gonna be? I'm going over. I don't know what's your problem.
I don't care. I win. So
Wait, you win? No, me. I win. Then you have to have a meeting before the match
See, that's
because
the deal.
everybody's coming to you.
I would also tell each individual person that's winning. I'd also tell them like different three people. Like, okay, it's gonna be you and these three in the final
Final
four,
four.
and tell everyone else like a different final four.
I don't know that.
and then
is
when the
a-
battle royal starts, you just get in the car and go home.
And I just leave. Yep.
So you don't have to deal with the aftermath.
It's just not your problem anymore.
I don't think you should be putting these out there,
Fair.
sir.
I've got so many great ideas for matches and everything too. So yeah.
That is a horrible thing to do. This is why you don't have your own promotion yet. We should wait until you start taking your meds or something. I don't know. So, I mean, you'll really learn really quick who Temple likes and who Temple doesn't like.
My next deal is
You only tell one person they're gonna lose. That's it. All
No,
of them.
my next deal is book a ladder match, but don't bring any ladders.
Find your own ladder match.
Bring your own ladder.
Bring your own
It's like an
ladders.
Easter egg hunt. Everybody's running around going, "Do you have a ladder?"
There's got to be a janitor's closet around here somewhere, right?
Somebody's gonna bring in step stools. It counts, right? I'm not on the mat. God dang it! You know what? I've seen Helms' like construction company. I could see him putting some chairs together. Just, we'll figure this shit out.
You want to hear my other idea? Over the top rope battle royal, but there's no ropes.
You're insane. You're insane. You better stop.
I've got a dozen of these.
You're gonna hurt somebody.
It's just to pop you in the back.
Exactly. It's all it is.
The whole time he's just dying.
I'm just here to entertain myself.
Putting on a show for one guy, and
Yep,
it's him.
and it's me.
And the whole camera is just recording him laughing hysterically. It's a 2-screen thing.
One-
I was
laughing
gonna
at
say there's a tiny box camera on the bottom. It's just my reaction.
Where he's like, "Oh, I got him again."
They keep coming back. I have no idea why.
They're like, "Well, but I had." I know, right?
Idiots.
It's for the personality. You choked me all down.
It's my favorite thing to do is make people laugh for stupid reasons.
Oh, that's great. You should write these down and give them to your son when Uncle Chris
That's the
decides.
legacy. We'll carry on. He'll be the booker.
He'd be like, my dad was insane. Legitimately, like, read this shit.
A no tables table.
He wanted to
match.
have a wrestling without a wrestling ring. We just showed up without the fucking ring one day. No chairs, standing on room only. Get it?
If I really wanted to torture someone, I'd book a 60-minute Iron Man match, but I would consistently like stop the time just to throw them off and everything.
I'm not going.
It's gotta be
I'm
an
not
hour.
going. I'm not. You know how pissed off I would be? Like, I'd be like, I've had to pee for like 4 hours.
Exactly.
You cannot tell me this was 60 Man. 60 Man started at 6. It's 12:30 at night, Temple. Let's start.
That or Iron Man match, but I'd start the final 10-second countdown like 20 minutes in.
And it's just done. I didn't even get my moves in. I wasn't ready.
I'm done with this match. Start the countdown.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, he's just losing his shit in the background.
Yeah. Inoki method. Just come out and ruin the match.
And see how it would go is you'd put
Come out and
Chris,
shoot on him.
you'd put Vale in that, and Vale would be like, "You motherfucker."
I'd tap out. It's like, I'm done.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I get
There's food somewhere. I gotta go.
So we were talking about a wrestling show, weren't we? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. This is how the show goes. So it had Aaron Helms, Aaron, Jose, Arthur A. Royal, Kargar, Eli Holiday,
Malachi Mo Money.
Malachi Mo Money, Isaac. How do you say his last name?
Mo Money.
No,
No money?
Isaac's Oder.
Oh, yeah. Otre.
Otre.
Looks like Dyer.
Look, I didn't do it. He takes the notes and I make fun of him, and then he's
Fair,
like,
fair.
because he'll write words, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I didn't even take notes this time. I just wrote down the winners. So I was like, fuck this. Go off fucking memory.
Morning Star, Kid Rux, Drasic, which was the ad that I couldn't think of. He wasn't on the one list. Yusuf Ali from WWX. Drasic was from WWX. Aiden, that says Roach or Roach.
It's like Roche.
Roche.
Yeah,
Okay.
Roche or something like that.
Barefoot Brandon. And then, okay, so
Here's the deal. It's like you're listing off those names, and like there is at least 5 of those names that were at one point either fellow trainees of ours at the same school at one point, or were fans. Like, I do remember like going to the MWE shows, and now that they're wrestlers now, and that's just crazy to me to think like
You're
right
getting
now too.
old,
So
bud.
Barefoot Brandon, he was like trainee number 7, I think. The original and all that too. So yeah, he's because he joined our group like late 2013 and trained off and on too and everything. So
Yeah, he moved from where he was from to move all the way to Kansas to start training.
Yeah, Eli Holiday. I remember he was a fan during the 2017 years of MWE, and I remember when he first dipped his toes into wrestling too. And I told him, I was like, dude, I am so happy that you're finally starting to really,
because he just
dive
graduated
into this. Yeah, so
last year.
and he's got a good head on his shoulders too and everything. And I tell him, it's like, yeah, just keep coming to practice, keep doing your thing, because eventually you won't be just the guy in the battle royals. You'll get your opportunity to show what you can do in front of the crowd too. And I always tell people too, it's like, yeah, the training's hard, it sucks, but the first time you hear your music and then you step to the curtain, that makes everything worth it. Makes it everything worth it. So
That's probably why you always want entrance music.
I think
you walk into.
I think Yusuf was another one that was during the dying days of MWE's training. He came by for a little bit too, because he actually I forgot about him. He brought that up to me at the show last night too. I was like, oh my god, that's right. So and there was a few of those names on there too. I remember. Yeah,
Yusuf is just now coming back from. I know from what I understand, he had a serious injury and was out for a year. Or it's like a good significant amount of time, and now he's just now back trying to rebuild, get off the ring rust and all that kind of stuff. And I was told that he's like a little nervous coming back to see if he could still do like he used to.
Yeah.
I don't think he's fucking struggling.
good on him for coming back. Always good to see him. So,
he's gonna go 0 to 60 real quick, especially in HCW. He always gives me shit now, because we saw him at WWX. It's the first time we saw him, and that's when I saw him do his 3 count. His 1-1-1. You guys in America don't know how to count. No, we can count. It was that's not the 3 count, sir. But he came out to like the Aladdin theme song.
Oh my god.
Sold me immediately. So it was a battle royale. And the way Billy did it was everybody in the ring, and then we start, and all hell breaks loose. So this is a little hard to follow.
It was yeah. At one point, though, I think Kid Rock's got chopped by Aaron Helms and made him cry.
I think everyone.
No,
I
if
think
you
everyone
see
got
the
chopped
cam.
once.
Yeah, that skinny kid, he hit him, and he was over there, and he's like,
Rumbles are really hard because when you have like a big dude like Aaron is he 320?
Easily.
320, 330. When you have big moves that he does, like he does his arm,
clothesline from
his
Helms.
clothesline, like that is not a lot of room to do that. And when he does it, I feel like you're just throwing members out. If you hit him hard enough, like just people is just flying out.
He's got a devastating lariat, that's for sure.
It's ridiculous. But I don't even know. Like Kargar was going hard. The pop for Kargar and Jose was huge, which is
every time.
Just the way it's gonna go. Was there anybody in there that we hadn't seen before? I don't think so.
I think we've seen everybody.
I think everybody that was there.
And good portion of them are students of the Bears Den, so
Yes.
good to see them get some action, especially on a show like this. So.
And unfortunately, you didn't write down who threw out exactly who.
No, I didn't.
But in the
we
end,
didn't get to see the match again. Remember, it wasn't.
I was cleaning.
Yeah, well, it wasn't on there.
Oh, that's true. It's a
with
VIP.
it started.
But
with
to be fair, okay, so everybody's throwing everybody out. It's chaos. People are hitting, trying to get their spots. It ends up being, who are the last 3? It ends up being Helms, Jose, and...
No, Helms wasn't even one of the last 3.
Helms was one of the last 3.
No, he got thrown out, and then he came back after the match ended.
I thought Jose eliminated him last. I could be wrong though. So
I'm pretty sure he did, and then he came back anyway.
Yeah,
because I think he was the last one. And then Jose wins, and he goes, "Oh yeah, no, fuck this shit."
Jose got busted open, from what I understand too. So
Helms runs back in after he gets eliminated, and he fucking destroyed Jose. So Jose's already like, they're calling medics to come out and check him. You know, his eyes are doing this like crazy little thing. I'm not sure he knew where he was, but Helms said if he doesn't win, because this is a #1 contendership for the Out of Luck Championship, Helms said on 2 different podcasts, ours and Bumping Chops, that if he doesn't win, he's killing the next person. Like literally, he's ending their career.
Yeah,
he warned them.
At least he's honest. You know what I mean? Like
he didn't lie about it.
Nope.
That's true.
So he loses, and then he comes back and kills him, and then like leaves again, and then he says, "Oh wait, no, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna come back and finish killing you." So as they're getting Jose like medically checked, and the refs are all carrying his ass out, Helms runs back in and just says, you know, "Fuck, what did DDT'd him on
Pile
the
driver
on the fucking ground?"
Yeah, he moved the.
And then he's busted open.
Yeah.
Jose's busted open. So then his eyes are really doing this like whirly bird thing, and freaking Billy comes out. He goes, "Don't do this. I'm gonna have to fire you, and you're not gonna be allowed at Legacy." And Helms is like, "I don't give a fuck," and does it again. So, and then if you talk to Helms, Jose will never be seen at HCW again. He's done.
I've taken a pile driver like that.
But
2 of them. He may not be wrong. 2 of them.
yeah.
Yeah, he may not be wrong.
He may not be, because I mean, he's very talented, but when Helms hits you, especially the way he did him,
You remember it.
I don't know that he's gonna be. It might be a minute before he gets up. I don't know if he can feel his legs today. I think somebody should make a phone call. But Jose won the Out of Luck Championship, so we'll see if that means, like, if what Helms did killed him enough that he's not gonna be in Legacy. Because
I have no idea what goes on with the Out of Luck title now.
Yeah, I just know. I know.
We'll have to wait.
Mitch was the champion, but he's going to be cashing that in here soon, I believe. I think we'll probably talk about that. But.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't, because the whole point of this first match was that meant whoever won the Out of Luck Championship later on, which we will talk about, that they would have a match at Legacy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going to happen. We're all up in the air, which is a very popular thing for fucking Billy to do. Pisses me off. So that was a crazy match. Royal Rumbles and Rumbles in general, when you have more than especially more than 10 people, it is so hard to follow. That's why we at least go back at least once, if not twice, to go back.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because there's big spots that I'm sure we didn't we missed or I didn't see, because you get focused on what's going on over here, and there's shit here and here, and sometimes I'm like, well, fucking, I didn't see that happen. Goddamn, when did they throw him?
Yeah.
Why is he out? I was like, well, he threw him out. He's on that. I said, well, of course I didn't fucking see it. So then that leads, so commentary for last night was Jeff and Frankie V.
Yep.
Which was actually kind of nice. I know, will say...
Love me some Frankie V. Sure. Known him since 2017, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, because he was doing commentary for a long time beforehand.
He wrestled before that, correct?
I don't think he wrestled, but he was... so basically, he and a couple other guys, including Brent Wall, they were all in a little group that kind of actually ran a podcast, kind of similar to what you guys have too. So that's where I first met those guys, and they come to the MSWA shows that Drake Gallows used to run back in the day. So that's when I met those guys too. But yeah, Frankie, he became a commentator and announcer for several shows for a while, and then he stepped away from the business for a few years, and yeah, he came back I think about a year ago, and
yeah,
he's been coming in and out too. Yeah,
in and out. But hopefully we get somebody with. I love the guest commentators. I really do.
Yeah,
because it's cool to see different perspectives. But I'd like to have like one that is more stable, not just Jeff. Like another one that can be intertwined more often.
If it's gonna be Frankie more frequently, then absolutely,
that would be cool.
He gets my vote.
Yeah, he seems a little bit more respectful and into it than some other ones we've had. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I will say, whoever does production, please turn up the second mic.
Okay.
When you listen,
I didn't hear. I have a chance to listen back to it. Yeah.
Well, when you listen to it, it was the same with Dickie. Like you can hear Jeff. Jeff's fine. You can hear him very clear. But the second person, I think it was when I first noticed it was with Dickie. Is Dickie was really quiet. You could hardly hear him. Huh. So Frankie V was kind of the same way. Like you can hear him, but not nearly as clearly. So just.
There you go.
Turn that knob just a little bit.
Some constructive criticism here.
Well, that's all it is. So the first official match is Gavin Bush versus Andrew Lucha. And so, wait, what was our prediction? Our prediction was Helms for the 10-man Royal.
It was
Mine.
Kargar.
Okay, sorry.
It
was Kargar.
We picked Kargar.
Who else?
Should have been Kargar.
Should have won.
What
It
did
should have
Bobby?
been Kargar.
That's what I said.
I agree.
What did Bobby say? Do you remember?
I don't remember what Bobby said.
I don't have my notes in front of me. But so for the Bush versus Lucha, I think we both say Andrew Lucha? And then Bobby said Gavin because of his dastardly deeds.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was right.
He was right.
Exactly what happened. Yeah.
You know what? A lot of people, the way they compliment you guys, they compliment Bush. I mean, everybody fucking talks about how good that kid is. You look at him and you would never expect it. So I didn't know how. I knew he had wrestled with Luchas. I knew he had gone down to skill and wrestled once, but I didn't know how well. Especially as young as he is, I didn't know how well he would do.
I got
especially with Andrew Lucha, who is an extreme lucha talent.
I got to give it to Gavin. Like he gets into that character like nobody's business, but he can
go.
He's a mechanic. He can assimilate with almost any style. It seems like now.
It almost pisses you off.
So
goddamn him.
You need to have guys like that on your roster. And Gavin, yep, he needs reps under his belt. He's got a lot more to learn. But yeah, like every time I see him, it's like dastardly deeds aside. I mean it's hard not to be impressed with how little time he's been in this and how much he's improved. So
it's like nails on a chalkboard. God damn him, because they both did so well. I don't know that they've ever wrestled together before. Just the two of them. I don't think so. Going back in my memory, I don't think so. I don't know necessarily who he wrestled when he was down in skill, to be fair. But they did so fucking well. They were heavy hitting, and then Andrew Lucha has his new gear, which is like a Spider-Man. I like it. I was digging the hell out of it. It's pretty cool. And every time he sees me, he's like, "When am I going to be on the podcast?" I message you. I'm sorry. I'm old. My memory's about like 3 seconds long.
Plus, you guys got a long list of people that are going to be on the show.
Yeah. Well, and last night they're like, "Just bump them off and put me on." I don't know what's going on. I was like, okay. So if I continue
don't call us, we'll call you.
If I continue doing that, I go just keep bumping people. Like, because you're more important than everybody else. I forgot.
This is like Mitch Onyx asked when he was going to be on, and we told him we're backed up till June. And we ended up putting him
now
on
we're
the
backed
schedule.
up till like the end of June.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then so everybody's like, "You could double book." Oh my fucking good. I enjoy a day off too. assholes.
Right, guys.
Farging crap. So it was a great match. It was very well put together. It was extremely impressive on both ends. But fucking Gavin and his bullshit. He brought his mirror and his spritz. And
Spritz.
well, what the fuck would you call it?
I think spritz is great. I think it's the right word.
It's not like
What-
hair gel.
He needs to trademark it like the arrogance from Rick Martel.
Exactly.
I'm
Oh,
just
So,
saying,
yeah.
it's like spraying a little
Like
bush.
a-
Gavin
Face
Spritz.
on
Gavin Spritz, baby.
Fucking shit. So he gets that shit out. Of course, he's playing like the chicken, and then he does the little lucha. He's like making fun of him. It's crazy to me. But he fucking low blows him. No, doesn't low. Well, he kicked him in the balls,
Oh, he will look.
and then
He pulled the turnbuckle pad off too.
Yeah, he pulled
Yeah.
the turnbuckle off, and then when the ref wasn't looking, he went for the
well,
the
no,
goocher.
he didn't gooch him. He hit him with his foot. He used his foot.
No, watch it again. He gooched him.
Did he gooch him? So he hit him twice in the balls because I know he used
it,
his foot
it,
once.
it was the foot that was used in Logan and Drake's
No.
match like 50 times.
That's too offensive. But anyway, so he fucking cheats, and he fucking stole the win. The 1, 2, 3, and then he fucking just leaves. Like, yeah, you should have known. That was, at one point, he's standing there, like when he's getting ready to get in the ring, and the camera kind of pans over, and he flicks his pec. It was like the funniest thing I think I've
Such a
ever.
great character.
It was like a
Awesome.
small,
Awesome.
like the smallest pec, like beep. That was literally what we heard when it happened.
It's amazing. Like immediately, you don't have to hear more than 2 beats of his theme music. When you hear his name, you just hear the chant immediately. Cut that bush, and that is actually super impressive. Like
That's
that,
great.
The
he's
shit
got
has
that
been-
going for him too.
And
So,
that's been
hats-
going for 2
Hats
years.
hats
think
off
so, yeah.
hats off to Gavin Bush on that too. So he's
Dude, it started out as a joke, and then it's just fucking and now they don't even let him do anything other than cut their bush.
Can you imagine how great of a moment it'll be when someone finally does do so though?
You know, I've asked him if he's going to be in a haircut match. I'm like, oh my god. He's
Hair
like, no.
versus title
Hair versus
match,
title, hair versus
It's,
hair. You
it's
can even do hair versus
bound to
hair, something like that.
happen.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be almost as bad the first time we saw Chance get his haircut. Like, that's going to be insane. I worry for him because whoever's going to cut him isn't going to do nice like they did to Helms.
Oh,
They're
no.
going to chunk his ass out. So he looks like,
man.
and then he's going to go,
Gonna be
help.
chopped up.
Talk about
Just down to the skin right in the front. So
talking about
there's no-
suffering for your art.
Oh my, that poor kid. I feel bad for him. So then after we got that done, T2G came out and he had a word to share with HCW and he wanted to talk to Billy. And T2G comes out in a fucking boot because Austin did Austin things and Austin decided to... Did he actually officially say whether it was broke or not? He didn't really.
He really didn't, I don't remember him saying it was kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, well, at that point, anyway, that's a whole other thing. But so he comes out and he says, Billy, get your butt out here. We got some shit to say. And he says he wants Austin still, even though Austin, like, got fired. Like, as far as we know, he's, like, banned.
It's suspended indefinitely.
Indefinitely. Like, he can't come back. And Austin says, well, like, lift that shit. Tommy says, lift that shit. I still want him. And he said that he will put his whole career on the line to fight
It's a
him.
ballsy move.
Absolutely.
So that happened. Billy tried to talk him out of it, and he wouldn't hear it, which is so short-sighted. It's in my personal opinion. That's very short-sighted, just like
You know,
the title. That was
on the-
extremely short-sighted, sir.
On the surface of that, absolutely, I would agree with that too. But at the same time, like Austin Reddick wasn't just a tag team partner to him. Like he was his. Like I saw this.
Best friend,
I saw this
trainer.
behind the scenes. Like this was his mentor. Like this guy meant a lot to him. And you saw like how much Tommy owes his career to Austin Reddick too. And if Austin Reddick thinks that getting another opportunity elsewhere, you know, is more important than taking care of his partner and his protege and everything, I mean, Tommy's a heck of a kid and he's going to do a lot of great things. And I think he sees himself like, if I don't make my statement now, then like how do I prove myself not only to him but to all my fans and to everyone that watches me?
But at the same time, how do you get past that?
How do you get past that? Well, it's the exact thing. Yeah, he can get shipped off wherever. I'm talking about Reddick here. He can be shipped off everywhere till goodbye. But
You think Tommy's going to hold on to it forever until he closes this chapter?
I think Tommy will close this chapter. I think he has it in him, and that's why he wants to do it this way.
Okay, so my question, I guess, is on the stipulations, right? So if Tommy loses, he's done. HCW career's over, right? But if he wins, is Austin still done?
I think that's what it was going to be. I think because
I
believe it's loser leaves completely. Because Austin's suspended. That doesn't mean he's gone.
Right, but that's what I was wondering. Like the stipulation is it one or the other. Whoever loses is done.
It's the classic. It's the age-old tale. This town is not big enough for the two of us. One of us got to go. One of us is going to stay.
Well, bye, Austin. We'll see you later. Hopefully.
I'm
sorry. I hate to say hopefully.
So. I'm right there with you. I hope to see so too. I
just want Tommy to move past this so that he can move on to championships and title holding and making progress because he's stuck.
Truthfully, what better way to solidify your pedigree and give yourself the opportunity to be looked at by HCW officials, including Billy Simmons, saying, you just beat one of the top guys, you sent him packing.
I mean...
That's his spot now.
I feel like, though, just because you're wrestling, this is all going to come back one day.
It could.
Like, even if he wins, this is going to come back. And being Austin... I see eventually, like, far in the distance, like a 3 stages of hell situation. I do. I see some terrible dastardly deeds.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's wrestling. You never say never.
Never say never.
Unfortunately. In some cases. I don't know. Sometimes we should say never.
You know what?
Sometimes.
My hat's off to T2G, sticking to his guns, and he believes in himself. And honestly, like, if after what someone would, like Austin Reddick did that to me, I probably wouldn't be that far off either, too.
Well, and to still be in a boot.
To do whatever it takes to get my hands on you, too, so...
To still be in a boot, and he's not medically cleared, so it's an that's as well. It's unsanctioned, which means there's not going to be it's going to be basically a no DQ. There ain't nobody going to be stopping whatever the fuck happens.
I'll tell you a little something about us wrestlers. We're a little crazy sometimes. I mean, you might recall a few months back there was a certain individual that injured his neck pretty badly that still wanted to fight for an opportunity.
You got hit by a car. They mentioned it just yesterday. They were like, "Yeah, he was just walking across the street, got plowed by a car." I was like,
and believe me,
I don't think that's what happened.
I knew all about how bad his neck was,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Dude, are we sure we want to do this?" But he's like, "I want an opportunity at those tag team titles. We came this far, and we are this close to getting our first opportunity. We need to get this done."
You just don't like make him turn his head that certain fucking way.
Right.
Stay on the left side or right dead center, because otherwise,
eyes on the prize, straightforward.
Absolutely. Yep.
it's like, oh, you want me to do what again?
So
it's the whole shoulder.
Hats off to T2G.
Yeah,
I think he will. And I hope he does.
I hope he does. We'll see what happens because it's going to be absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Those two, every match they've had so far together has been like balls to the wall. And it's been a great match to watch, but at the same time, it pulls at your heartstrings. So
they know each other so well.
Get to rehabbing so you can get out of the boot, or maybe leave the boot on because it's less easy to injure. I mean, I've had a boot. It's not easy to break them. And it's a weapon.
It's a weapon.
Take it out. I've seen people get hit with boots.
Bob Orton type.
Absolutely, yeah.
Keep it on there forever.
Or you can just put some like metal, like some brass knuckles in the boot. Who's going to check the boot?
Who's going to check?
Absolutely. Nobody's going to check. I mean, I wouldn't put a bat in it because you could see it. But so then moving on, then that takes us to Shane Davis versus Mitch Onyx for the Out of Luck title. Ref was Josie. And Mitch came out. Mitch is a great guy, and he's a great wrestler. But Shane is a very heavy hitter, even though as young or as new as he is, because he's a fairly new, still somewhat. And freaking Mitch has got like 10 years under his belt, at least. Something like that. So I didn't know that this match would be as good as it was. The no selling that Shane did on Mitch was just insane. He's like, no, now you do it.
So I got a question. How tall are you?
6'1".
6'1". So
you don't have to. You can leave it alone.
Does Mitch Onyx? Do you really think he's 6 foot tall, 215 pounds?
Maybe on a good day.
Maybe on a good day. I was thinking
this is his debate while he's watching the match.
I was just like,
that
that
motherfucker's
dude
not
ain't 6 foot
tall. 215
I
pounds.
think he's more like
liar.
5'7".
See, here's the deal. He's kind of got a big head, not just in the metaphorical sense, but the actual physical sense. And I know Mitch is going to hear this, and he's going to say, "Damn you, Temple."
It's not that big. It's proportionate.
But
Well, when he said his weight,
yeah.
he kind of went.
yeah.
I mean, it's iffy.
No, he went.
Oh.
I mean, you're supposed to build yourself bigger. If I
Absolutely.
get in the ring, I'm 10 feet tall, motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Believe it or
I
not.
hope every show you like ups that like a little more.
You know, that would be great. Like, you up at 1 pound and a half an inch. So by the end of the
6
year,
half.
you're 10, 12,
Like
and like
7,
700
yeah.
pounds. And people are like, what the fuck is
You do
happening?
it so gradually, they may not even notice.
Exactly,
Even.
yeah.
Just like that man is 7 feet tall.
I mean, I'm down here on the floor, so yeah, absolutely. He looks 7 feet.
Right.
Jay, meanwhile, goes, wait, I'm pretty sure I look over the top of his head. Hey, that was his main focus during the whole fucking match.
I was
too.
like-
what's wrong with you?
He's built at 6 foot. Shane Davis looks like he's 2 inches taller than him, and I know I'm not like Shane ain't as tall as me. Like he's just a little bit shorter, maybe. He might be 6 foot. I'm
Let's
6'1".
not behave.
Right, right.
Lifts do amazing things to people. All right, leave him alone. So, but Shane Davis was no selling the shit out of Mitch Onyx. Eventually, they switch around, but Mitch is a senior. He's senior, and
He
he's
used his
not.
head.
He's not above. Not necessarily cheating.
No one cheating.
But
He just
Being
he
smarter
played him. Yeah,
than the
he's
other
smarter.
guy. Yeah,
More,
that's,
Okay.
more experience, I think.
Try
it
to
comes down
try to
on
shoulder
that.
block me again,
why is better
and
than
then I'm gonna end up tripping you because I fooled you.
and that was actually a really good match. Shane Davis is extremely impressive for as young as he is. And he has been. That's why he got pretty much, I guess, what the win would be, Rookie of the Year, most improved new graduate for HCW last year.
Could see that.
Well deserved. I see him as eventually stepping into the realm of a Helms character, like a heavy hitter. I wouldn't want to take a hit from him. I definitely wouldn't want to shoulder tackle the motherfucker.
Wrestled him in that 4-man match at
Yeah.
the State Fair too. So yeah, I say
I tried to shoulder tackle a 7 seal last night. Didn't work that well.
did not work out that
I
well
gotta-
now too. So
I gotta work on
Those
that.
guys are like brick walls.
It felt like it.
Now, I'm sure. Okay. So, but Mitch ends up with the win, which means he is still your out of luck champion, which means if we go off of technicalities and we don't follow the rest of the stuff, that means he should be fighting Jose
Should
at
be.
the Legacy. However, now everything is kind of like poof on fire, which I've said that many times. I swear, Billy just throws glitter, sets it on fire, and then
See, I think if I won the Out of Luck Championship, no matter how far down the line I was going to defend it, I would call my match then. I'd be like, I want to do it here.
I don't know
That way
that
they
I
don't
would
give
wanna-
you no matches.
exactly, yeah.
It's
But
like,
I
I'm
wouldn't
already
want anybody to prep
solidified.
for it. See, I'm different. I would do a money of the bank kind of shit. Like, I would let you two beat the shit out of each other, and then once you're both dead, then I'm coming in.
Yeah.
And then while you're already laying there waiting for refs to come and save you, then I'm just going to casually just like... and ta-da!
there's all sorts of ways to do it.
I mean, but I know Jose and Mitch would be a great match.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, that would be insane. But I don't know what this means. That we could speculate all day long because I mean, if it comes down to it and Helms throws his, don't take this the wrong way, weight around. If he throws his weight around and he ends up being the one in that match, I don't know if we will see Mitch retain the out of luck championship.
We've got a whole month to see what happens here. Let's see what
That's a lot of promos.
see what the officials at HCW decide.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. So that actually moves into the tag match, which started out with just absolute fucking bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Because the Seventh Seal, well, Paradox gets in the ring, which I am not a proponent of Mr. Pancake Paradox. Because he don't know who, the only one he's for is himself. That's it. He's a flip-flopping mofo. Like, he could tell you it's raining outside and I would still double check, even if he was drenched. Fucking liar. So, but Paradox comes out with his bat, and then the next thing you see is all of the Seventh Seal come out dragging a black bag, which happens to be a body bag, and Kit River is in the motherfucking body bag. Who keeps giving these motherfuckers body bags?
See,
First off,
I was wondering
asshole.
why. I was wondering why we didn't see Kit Reaver like all day long. We were so confused. Like we thought Kit was supposed to be here. Then all of a sudden, next thing we know, we look on the screen they've got in the locker room and like.
First
he's
off,
there,
I know
yeah.
Kit Reaver. You know how bad they probably had to fucking fight him to get
Absolutely,
him
yeah.
his ass in that bag. Like, I would be like sticking things out so you couldn't zip it up.
Insane, yeah.
And somehow they had to like poison him or whatever.
Yeah, he was out when they first brought him out.
I don't give a fuck.
Because
put
they
him in a
opened the bag and they showed him, and he was...
That's
They poked
bullshit.
some air holes in
I
it.
was gonna say, kind of hard to breathe in those things.
At
too,
some point, though,
absolutely,
he
yeah.
woke up.
Well, that's the point.
Because he was,
It's a body
he
bag.
was like texting during the match about
Was he?
being in the
If
bag.
you
Oh, my
watch,
if you
goodness.
can watch
if
the
you
live
watch the
feed,
live
he's like,
feed,
it's
he's like,
dark in here.
I know that motherfucker. He's like, what's happening, guys? Can't really see this.
Cla-
Guys, I can't see.
classic kit.
Be my eyes.
Can you
Classic.
imagine just laying in a body bag the whole time, just texting
No.
your friends? Be like, what's up, guys? What are you doing? Well, I'm watching anime and I'm laying here in a body bag.
Can't.
So have a great day. But they bring Kit, and so like 90% of the match. Yeah, 90% of the match, Kit
was a
didn't even
handicap
come
match,
out of
yeah.
the fucking bag because it wasn't just all of Seven Steel because the Diamond Kings just slunk off. You know how they do. They like drag one leg out the room, and so sorry. Jekyll will love that. So it ended up being Simon and Blade versus fucking Paradox, which I don't understand why that wasn't like Billy didn't come out and go, yeah, let's sanction this. Ended up being where's fucking management? Why are we agreeing to this shit? There's no management never comes out
To be
say
fair,
yes.
to be fair.
Don't give a shit.
Paradox had control of that match.
Yeah, but management
For the
makes
majority
the final
of it while he
decision.
was out there by himself.
Oh, it's fucking
Some reason I think wouldn't put it past him. I think Seven Steel might have a little bit more power than we give them credit for.
They shouldn't. I mean, I thought this was Billy's company. I mean, that's what I thought.
Don't know.
I think that every time
Well,
Seven Seal's in
you
there.
said that, but remember Billy told us that Dickie still ain't gave him his half back.
We didn't see the Richards. We didn't see Little Dickie running around anywhere all night last night.
Don't have
true.
don't have to
Where's
be
Dickie at?
don't have to be there to pull strings. I'm sure.
That's true, but he really hasn't had anything to do with the Seven Seals, as far as I know. Like, okay,
As far as
hold
we
on,
know,
Hold
exactly.
on, yeah, like in your face or yeah, okay. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors because Richard's always got a plan. Always. Richard Richardson or whatever the fuck.
He's always trying to stick himself in somewhere.
Ew. You didn't have to go there. You really didn't. No.
He deserves it,
no.
though.
God, leave. Why am I standing up for Dickie? Never mind. What does this not have to do with Dickie?
How did this happen?
I don't know. So it's Simon and Blade are just fucking basically killing Paradox for a good long while.
No, he had control of the match.
He for like first
For
2
a pretty,
minutes.
No, for a pretty good long while. He had control, and then he didn't anymore. But that's when Paradox or Kid got
They
out.
beat the hell out of Paradox.
Did they?
They
I
did.
don't think they did.
That's why Kit came out because they were damn near killing him.
Well, Kid came out because he finally got the bag unzipped.
You know, he said
him along.
he sat there. He goes, "How do zippers work, motherfucker?"
I do zippers.
Yeah. This,
And he grabs Paradox's bat and he lays the bat to them. Did the bell ever actually ring?
Yes,
I don't even know if this
it
actually
did.
became an official match
It,
or
no,
not.
it did, and then they rang the bell when
Who was the ref for this?
I didn't write it down.
Candace.
Candace.
So how did it even
she-
become? That's an automatic. Like I would think that would be a disqualification when you bring your tag partner. Like wouldn't that be automatic? Like no.
Some things you just look at and be like, that's wrestling.
Yeah, some things I think if you look
it
too
was
hard at
DQ
it.
after the baseball bat, so I don't know if they actually announced that Seven Seal
But
won
the
match or not,
DQ
though.
is on Kit and Paradox, so Seven Seal technically wins.
See, but they didn't announce it like that. I don't.
They didn't announce it at all. It just fucking ended.
Well, they rang the bell. I heard the bell.
I'll just say one thing. I'm curious what's going to lead up to if there's going to be a body bag in play in the future. Now that the Seventh Seal have brought that into the picture now.
Well,
Do
it
we
seemed
need
like
to-
they were having a little bit of trouble with each other too last night. He was,
Yeah, Simon and
Blade.
weren't exactly, and Katie Lynn even. They weren't all three on the same page, which, whatever. I'm sure that will come to a head eventually. So yeah, there was a DQ which somebody else predicted. I think we said, who did we say? Kit. I said Kit and Paradox, I believe, but I don't remember off the top of my head. So that leads to the Sunflower Champion, which was Mindy versus Morgan. And Jeremy ref this one, which I was really glad Jeremy ref this one because I love a good senior ref.
Do you love Jeremy?
And was Mindy's music new? Was that new music? I think this is. I think
didn't
it's a
pay
whole
attention
new,
to the music, so
sorry, it's a whole thing for me. So Morgan comes out, and the crowd is getting more behind her, which I love. I like the crowd gets behind the more they see you, especially for women's wrestling. The more they see you, the more they get behind you. So she's finally now that she's back, she's gaining that momentum and that familiarity with the HCW. So that's awesome. And then Mindy comes out, and it was a great fucking match. I enjoyed the whole time. It was never a time that it was not a good match. I could see it being run back many times. I kind of, like you said, you thought Mindy kind of played the heel role, which I understand your perspective on that.
she definitely has an edge to her.
She does. But I could see also Morgan taking that and just getting tired of Mindy and then just turning herself into maybe a little more dangerous and then stealing the Sunflower Championship. Maybe Mindy's bringing out an ugly side of Morgan that she's been trying to not bring out just yet.
Well, I actually predicted Morgan to win that match.
Yeah, you did. I didn't think Mindy would lose, and she didn't, by the way. Mindy won. But I didn't think Mindy would lose the Sunflower Championship so quick. Because we need a dominant person to make that title look strong. We just do. All titles need one person, or at least one person, to make them look strong. If they keep changing, then it just...
I'll add that to that. They need a strong champion, and they need a strong pool of contenders to go after.
Absolutely.
After the title too.
And I know the women's locker room, or division, the women's division is working really hard to do that. So this match was amazing. I want to see it again.
The loss of Heidi in the division that definitely took a toll on it too. But now that opens a door, an opportunity, and just talking in conversation with Morgan, like she's working really hard to keep that spot because Billy is always out looking for new talent to come into HCW, especially in the women's side, and make their impact. So yeah, that's why Morgan, to her credit, she's always trying to work harder and get better every single day. And I thought last night was her best opportunity, but it's she's not done by a long shot, and I think she'll have other opportunities down the line to.
But she had a good showing,
She
absolutely.
did.
And from what I understand, she's in training constantly.
Yes.
She's been really working hard since. I mean, it's hard on men's bodies. You guys don't have to go through the baby stuff. It is really hard to go from having a kid and being a mom to back to doing the wrestling. That is extremely hard. So I applaud her 1,000%.
I wasn't sure she'd ever come back, but like when the time came, she's like, "I want to do this again." It's like, "Are you sure?" And she said yes, and she's
I need to hit somebody.
Full force into it again too. So my hats off to her.
And she's done a great job. But unfortunately for Morgan, Mindy got the upper hand and retained her title. It will lead into other things. I 100% believe it. We will see this again. I look forward to seeing Morgan more. I want to see when we get more women in the women's division. And we listed off a ton of them that have been in and out and come and gone, and even some that could come back from like 3 years ago.
Yes.
That I kind of want to see a darker side of Morgan. I'm not gonna lie. I love a dark character, so Billy kind of gave me a little insight on there's a side of her that we haven't seen. I'm like, bring it, I want to see it. But that's just me. It feeds into my personality. So, Mindy retained, so we will see what that means for Legacy. I don't know what that means. We don't have a number one contendership as far as for Legacy, so we don't know if Mindy will even have a match, if the Sunflower title will even be defended.
For the biggest show of the year, I think it would be a shame if the Sunflower wasn't defended.
You would think that.
Yeah, but since we didn't have one.
Yep.
He yesterday he told us, or not yesterday, when we were on Bumping Chops, he told us he don't even have a match for Kane Carter.
Kane Carter doesn't have a contender.
Wow.
That's crazy.
I would imagine it would be an open challenge.
He's like,
if you don't have a contendership.
I think at this moment there's only 3 confirmed matches for Legacy.
Yeah.
And
as far as I know,
we have a Salina event where you don't know what could happen.
That's true.
Something could lead to one thing or the other.
Because Salina's on the 11th, so
Yes.
that's 2 weeks before Legacy. So, but that's a lot of stuff to fit in. right before. The whole world could fall apart between now and then. You
Absolutely.
never freaking know. But that also gives the wrestlers an opportunity to go, you know what? I really fucking want this. We have one more show. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get number one contendership or answer an open challenge if it's issued.
It's the same in any sport. The best ability is availability. So
And you
it's
take
a
every
chance to be
opportunity
available.
you can. So I look forward to seeing. Of course, Mindy and Morgan fight really well together, and the more they wrestle each other, the better the match gets every single time.
They know each other really well.
I love the women's division. I love what we're doing with the women's division. I look forward to its growth. So I'm really proud of this match, and I'm sure you're very proud of this match.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm sure it's like hard for you to not be like marking out when your wife's sitting in there like beating everybody's ass. So I'm really proud of that match. The only thing I have like in criticism is the crowd. Y'all need to get behind this. I don't understand why y'all get so dang quiet when it comes to women's wrestling. Get behind it, for fuck's sake. It's just as interesting. They hit just as hard and they do just as much work.
True.
Yeah.
There isn't any reason for y'all to go get your fucking whatevers at this point. Sit down.
No.
Sit down. Don't move. You don't need to go to the bathroom. You can wait. It's fine.
Yeah, it does feel like we're past the kind of era where the women's match is the relegated snack break thing.
Yeah, bathroom break, all that too.
I think
Absolutely.
luckily
We got a lot of like old heads that are in that mentality,
think
and
we
it's
still
really
feel
hard to
that
break.
way.
I get that, but
it's still going to take more time to finally break through that stereotype. But I think even with everything, not even just in the independent level, I mean the WWE, AEW, the way they're treating women's matches right now too. I think we're making steps in the right direction to make people.
And there's so many
believe in
women
this
working
again, too.
so hard, and they're doing
Absolutely.
so many incredible things that it's like, how could you ignore it for? I mean, you couldn't.
we take 10 steps forward and like 5 steps back,
yeah.
especially in pro wrestling. Like we'll be heading in a great direction, and then I'll look at it and go, "Why are we trying to recreate the Attitude Era? Let's not do this. We're up here really great. We don't need to slide back down." I mean, I understand most men, but there are a lot of women fans now too. Stop it.
yeah.
I think in these years upcoming too, I think women's wrestling can be not only just an attraction, but it can be the main attraction.
Well, I
if
mean,
we keep
shit.
going that way,
Years
too.
ago, you would not have seen WOW. We have WOW Women of Wrestling. You've got. We were at the CJ's last night, and they were playing WOW on Fox.
That's awesome.
I have never seen it on just public television on a regular without it being paid for. I was like,
pretty cool.
can I do this?
Absolutely,
This
yeah.
is normal. Like I knew who was actually wrestling. I've seen them. I follow them. But as far as like outside of like a YouTube short or a TikTok short or whatever, finding it on a regular day of the week, not at like 3 a.m. This is insane. I love this. And so I'm hoping that will encourage more women to want to be wrestlers, and then maybe we'll see an explosion. We could see an explosion of the women's division, and then maybe we can see them take over the men's division.
There we go.
Because they don't care. HCW women don't care who they fight. They
Nope.
just want to fight.
Absolutely.
They don't give a shit. So we may see like a women tag match versus no Costa Rica.
Oh, there we
I'll
go.
do anybody. I don't care.
Would you really fight a woman?
I have.
We fought OnlyFans or OnlyFriends.
Well, I mean, one female, one male, but would you fight just an all-female tag
Absolutely.
team?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't see why not.
No problem?
If they want to wrestle, they can wrestle.
Oh, I love that. Because the only friends with you guys those were always good matches, and I very much appreciate it because you guys never held back, and I loved that.
Yeah.
You were one of the tag teams where you guys didn't go into it with fear, like terrified. It was, I don't want to hurt her. No, fucking hit her.
If you're a
Hit her.
wrestler
She's
across the
taller
ring
than
from
you.
me-
Hit her.
We were there the first day that Stormy Renee started in this business, so we like.
She's like, you
we
know,
both-
I'm gonna
we both-
hit her.
We both had a pretty good hand in getting her started in her training and everything in the
Well, good
beginning of
for
her
you
career.
guys.
So like we knew what she was capable of.
So then we're gonna lead into this next one, which is where I ended up injured. Which, watching the video back, if you haven't seen it, that shit is hilarious.
It's funny.
That is. So, I'm gonna snip it, and like that's gonna be the promo that I'm gonna use for the rest of my life. But it's Drake Gallows, Drake the Hot Dog Gallows, Pronto Pup King of the Midwest, versus Logan Knight. Now in really good gear. Somebody told him he looked like Captain America. I was like, you know what? Fair. You trimmed your beard and you're like chiseled now because
Yeah,
you're
he-
building
he-
so
yeah.
much muscle. He's like, no, I look fat. I'm like, shut the fuck up, for real. Like, I don't even want to talk to you right now. But very Captain America. I was like, I don't hate that though, bro. Can you get a shield? You should probably get a shield.
It wouldn't be a bad look.
But so this was for whatever vendetta or problem Drake Gallows has with Logan. And the prediction from Mr. Bobby was that it wasn't even really going to be a match. It was just going to be a bloodbath, and then it was going to lead into Legacy. And unfortunately,
after what Drake did to Logan in the cage, I mean,
he set his face on fire.
You can't really say anything else besides there's
First
going to be a
off,
brawl.
how do you hide fire in your gear? I imagine, like, I would be afraid, like, you'd accidentally, like, while you're wrestling, it would slide down.
You know, Drake...
And then go off, accidentally.
Drake is no spring chicken. He's been around for a long, long time, and he's one of the guys that, like, when he broke into the business, he learned from, like, some of the most old school guys, like, that had those tricks up their sleeves, like, back in the, not even just the 80s, the 70s, but, like, in the 60s and 50s.
That's some Saruman bullshit. I'm not even going to say, like, some Gandalf stuff, because I'm not giving him that pleasure. You're like, that's some devilish deeds, dude.
Yep.
So then they have this huge match, which was insane. It didn't even, like, Logan is actually
Josie was the ref.
Okay, but Logan started before, like...
Yeah,
Logan,
but he came out, in a ball of fury.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't... I mean, Drake came out and was like... Okay, I have to tell this real quick before we start. So Drake comes around and he spits his water.
Yeah.
And I've got my Drake sells hot dog sign, because that's what you do when you're a fan. And I sit... Chance's mom and dad are sitting, like, 2 seats down from me, and they generally do. They won't sit next to us for good reason. Fair enough. But they're 2 seats down, and I just kind of put that sign up because I know Drake, and I'm wearing a white shirt. I'm like, mm-hmm. And then I look over, and Chance's mom puts that piece of paper that she has up on this side because she knows it's about to get real bad. She goes, I'm not getting wet for this shit. I was like, I never know where fucking Chance gets it. Mm-hmm. It's a family trait. So, yeah, Logan comes in, starts... did the bell even... It was like a significant...
It didn't ring for a long time. And then when they finally got in the ring, Josie was trying to stop Drake from just...
doing Drake things.
Yeah, doing Drake things.
And Drake killed Josie. Josie was dead.
That was the first ball hit. That was the first hit to the nuts in that whole match. And then after that, there was like 5 more features and kicks and
ice packs for everyone.
Yeah. Like I was like, well, I'm glad they both had kids already.
That is literally what you screamed at the show.
I was like, well, I'm glad you guys both already had fucking kids.
Damn. Funny today.
Right.
Oh my god. Well, especially when Logan got up on the turnbuckle and he fucking moved his leg out and Logan's just screaming. All you heard was a high pitch. I was like, oh shit. So it ends up eventually, like in the ring, they're killing each other. Drake brought out chairs and at one point does a baseball slide underneath the bottom and then fucking nuts Logan in the face with the fucking table. It's insane. At one point, so it didn't go all the way around the ring. All I know is Drake goes out to one side, comes walking by. I hear, here he comes.
Here he comes.
And the next thing I know, I end up, because my chair got stuck on the floor. It wouldn't fucking move. I know as a fan, when he says move, you fucking move.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
I got stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And he's next to me. Nobody's over here, but I didn't move fast enough. And I ended up with Drake, like, literally in my lap, and he fucking elbowed me right in the tits.
It's the ultimate wrestling souvenir. You should have took him home with you.
I should have. It was so, and I go, oh my god, my tit, and he goes,
no, not the tit.
He told everybody at the bar last night. I said,
Drake.
well, at least they're nice tits. I'm like, what the fuck? He literally flipped in my lap. And I was sitting there going, I'm stuck. I'm like, what am I going to do? I would just dump him off of my lap? That seems rude.
That's the correct response, though.
But it felt rude. So he eventually gets up, and Logan's beating the hell out of him, or they're beating the hell out of each other, and I just go to Chance's mom, like, I'm sliding this way. Like, I got to get out of this situation. Jay looks at me 3 chairs down. You okay?
The concern is appreciated.
No protection whatsoever. He literally got out of the way. I'm stuck. He's like,
Well,
yeah, no.
I kind of got out of the way. I still got a face full
Motherfucker
of
did
Drake's
not
crotch.
protect me at all. Yeah, and then so they beat each other up clear through the audience, and then ends up.
And he crawls under our table.
Did he end up crawling?
He crawled under our
By
table.
then, I
Drake
was
did.
snuggled up with Chance's mom. She goes, "You got a lap dance for your birthday," and I was like, "Yeah, but my hand smells like somebody's sweat, and I'm not exactly sure whose it is. I think we need to wash." I'm like, I went to wipe my nose, and I was like, "Oh." working hard, are we? I smell onions. But ends up, Drake, I guess technically went over because Drake ends up putting.
No.
Yeah.
He suplexed him in the table, and then Josie got up finally from being knocked out
miracle.
the majority of the match, and he called for the bell and just disqualified both of them.
But Drake put Logan through the two
they both
tables.
went through a table.
Well, but
they both crawled away basically.
Yeah, they both died.
Logan was the first one up. When it was all said and done, Logan was the first one up walking away.
I mean,
Drake was still like, holding his head.
It's not really a good way to go through a table
No,
where you
not
can
at all.
You went through
quickly,
two of them.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, a broken board in the middle of the ring as well.
Well,
So-
when the table broke, you could see why Drake was holding his head, because that table like snapped like this, and part of the
It
table flew up and
folded.
just whacked him right in the face.
Yeah, I deserved it. He punched a girl in the fucking tit, you get hit in the table. I was like, you know the rule. If you bring it in, you better be willing to go through it. So,
true.
and I believe he's the one who set both of them up. Now
No,
Logan
they both did. They did one each.
Okay, well then they both went fucking.
That's
through
why
them.
they both went through.
So
Yeah,
then
that's the
we will
classic.
see them fight again at what did they end up calling it for Legacy?
I don't remember.
Did
what
they end
called
up
the
saying
match.
what kind of match it was going to
No,
be?
he just said we're going to run it back.
Just run it back, yeah. So I can imagine there's going to be maybe a
I
stipulation
imagine it's going to be
involved, so.
3 stages of hell or a Hell in the Cell
That'd be
type
cool
of
to see.
situation. We haven't seen a 3 stages in hell in 3 years.
I don't think we have.
I mean, there was a fireball involved. There's the Inferno match you're talking about.
There we go. Now we're getting something going.
It was like a Puff the Magic poof. I wouldn't call it. I mean, it's enough fire. We've had enough fire. Insurance rates are going
Right,
up. Like
right,
I'm
of
hearing the
course.
tickers here. But so bullshit. Drake is an asshole. Like I went up to him last night. I was like, so now that you punched me in the tit, does that mean you get to be on my show? Because, all's fair. He's like, oh yeah, I guess so. Fucking asshole. So we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure they're going to end up killing each other. I'm not even going to predict who goes through that. I hope Josie is okay because he was down for
No
a
one
good
will
long while.
survive. No one will survive Legacy.
Legacy, I don't think I'm going to survive Legacy. I'm pretty sure I'm going
I
to have
remember
to.
how exhausted last year we were when it was over.
Dude, I went home and slept.
Yeah, we were.
I didn't even want
That
to
show
do the
wore us the
breakdown.
fuck out.
And so then it goes to an open challenge, which we had a debut, which was Miranda Gordy, who I was thinking she was shorter than she is, but she's not. She's
She's kind of jacked.
I'm fucking so happy when I actually saw her, because from pictures, I couldn't tell.
Pretty sure
she
she-
comes out like this, I'm like, yay!
I'm pretty sure she's
so
bigger.
excited.
Pretty sure she's bigger than her little brother.
She has a little brother?
Remember Jesse and
Yeah,
Festus?
Jesse
Oh my god, I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's Ray Gordon.
Yeah.
For real, I did not even know that.
No idea.
Yeah.
Let's see, this
I'm
is
pretty
why.
sure she's bigger than him.
Yeah.
Well, but I like the big beefy girls, because then I
Yeah.
don't worry about them, and they can come in and they can take over the men's division, and then I'm just a happy person.
She's been all over the world. I mean, she would be perfect to represent
she's
the
so
Sunflower
good.
division. Yeah.
Oh, but even any division, it doesn't have to be this, just the women's locker room, representing the women's locker room in
Yes.
general. I'm looking for it. I was like, are you coming back? She goes, well, I have plans to I'm going to come back as much. You did a good job. I'm just saying.
She goes all over the world.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So
yeah.
I thought
happy.
it was
And
pretty
then,
cool. She came up to the old
and that's
Freebirds
what's great about
music.
her too is like she doesn't just ride the coattails of her father's name. Like
No, she
backs
proves her
it.
ass.
She backs it up in
She
the ring.
backs it
too.
up.
It's
if
amazing.
you didn't know who her dad was, and they didn't even have to say that, if you had just seen her come out and watch this match, you'd have been like, oh fuck yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Like her fighting C-Rex, I could see it in the future, because C-Rex or even Lilith Grimm,
Both, yes.
That'd be cool.
that'd be a hell of a match. I think they might.
I have seen them wrestle each other before.
Has she
That was
fought-
a heck of a match? Yeah.
Has she fought Morgan?
She has, yes.
Have they? Was it a good match?
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I bet it is. Because I like me some muscular, like,
I mean,
not
who doesn't,
afraid.
right?
Exactly.
I like some girls that are not afraid. And
Yeah.
then she came out. So, okay. She fought Niles Plunkett, which
Niles.
fucking poor Bobby. Every
adore
time
Niles.
he announces him, he says plunk and then stops. Every time, and he doesn't mean to. He just reads his card and does his job.
I think at this point,
That's a
Niles,
rib now, right?
Niles just needs to come out with a card in front, kind of like
It's
those people picking people up from the airport, and just like
Okay.
with the pronunciation underneath too.
But you have to do it, dumb it down, a plunk, and then a letter A.
Yeah.
That's how you have to do it. So he took the mic and he goes, it's plunk
Spell it like the Canadians do. Hey.
Hey. I don't,
Plunky.
but that's why you have to dumb it down, because the regular fans can be like, I don't even know what that means. What do you mean, Canadian? But he didn't come out. So the last time we saw him, I think he had a glass of wine or whatever, and he set it on the ring. I was like, yeah, no, that's a new mat, sir. Just set it out there. You can come out. And he came out a whole bottle like he's boozing it up, which happens to be his own brand of wine.
He's the classiest wrestler, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, and his whole smelling his fingers and like doing the corkscrew and the, what was it, time for the grape?
The grape stomp.
Grape stomp
The gimmick
times 2.
That gimmick ain't just for show. He knows what he's talking about.
His robe is uncomfortably short. I'm glad it covers what it needs to, but like, bro, do you walk around the house like that? Like, I've got questions. But I think the last time we saw Niles Plunke was the State Fair.
I believe so. I think I remember seeing on there.
It's
yeah.
always a good time to see him, though, every time. And those two did such a great job together. I
believe he wrestled Tommy Too Good at the State Fair, if
Was
I
it?
remember right.
Yeah.
It wasn't in a... Yeah, you're right. I was thinking he was in like a 3-man rumble or something like that.
He was in another match before that, too, because he's wrestled a couple times.
For HCW.
Yeah, for HCW.
But I was thinking at the State Fair there was more than one person, but you're right. I think it was Tommy by himself.
So
because
he used
Austin
to-
was fighting
He
somebody
used to
else
wrestle
as
a
well.
lot for XWE back in the day before HCW
really?
started up. He was even the XWE champion. at one
Yeah,
time.
I
but
saw him.
he's doing the winery
Yeah.
now, so he didn't have as much time. He's extremely busy.
I saw him in NWL.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I saw him.
I like watching his... I actually do follow his winery, and now you can order them, and so one of these days I'm going to order some and make him personally deliver them in his robe.
That's the catch. You gotta show up
So
in
gotta
gear.
show up in the rope.
Who's smelling that cork for no reason. I don't like the,
Do the whole
finger
entrance.
smelling. That's very uncomfortable for me, but you can smell a cork. I'm fine with that as long as you're like, okay, first off,
art
no.
imitating life. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
And anyway, he's an older guy, but those two did so well together, and I was, he kind of like stopped Miranda for like a second. I don't even remember what it was, but she stopped, and then he ends up doing the freaking grape stomp on her again. I'm like, bro, first off, it's Plunke. Don't listen to him. She's like, he calls a timeout. She goes, there's no timeout. Duh. But it was a great match, a great showing. As far as a debut, fucking 10 out of 10. 100%. 10 out of 10. I think the crowd got behind her real quick.
Absolutely.
Good.
Which doesn't usually happen with women. In indie wrestling at all, usually that's the quietest, but they really got behind her real quick. So that's good on her.
It's cool to see.
Because I haven't seen a debut for women that they did that yet. Not even for Cameron Burnett when she came and they already knew that she had already been in professional TV wrestling.
NXT.
They didn't even
She was in NXT, yeah.
they didn't even pop for her that big. So maybe that she's like her dad was a legend, so it may be a name thing. I'm not 100% sure.
Punches and chops like her dad too. Like she chopped Plunk and it was like a loud.
She wrestles amazingly. I look forward to seeing her again, hopefully one of these days. But did Miranda get the win?
Yeah,
I think so.
Miranda did.
Absolutely.
she did. She did the
So
big,
Plunke's going to go back and smash
earthquake
grapes and
splash.
make more wine.
So, yep.
And hopefully he's not actually, like, you can use a glass, Plunke. You don't, I mean, if you're getting so bad that you're bringing out the bottle, maybe you should put paper back. And straighten out your, like, lengthen the robe. Give me 2 inches. Just 2. Because when you bend, just 2. We just need to be 2. I like when she pulled his tits out, though. That was pretty great.
To chop him.
Yeah, but he didn't even, like, pull it down like most men do. He left it, like,
He was like-
underneath the cleavage. It was so weird for me. Like, I'm wrestling a woman. I'm going to do it. Like, okay, bud. Good job.
Classic Niles.
He's great.
Such a nerd.
He's so good.
Well, and the crowd just loves him. They really do. So I hope to see that both of them back again soon. I know Niall's very busy with what he does, and Miranda is very busy with other things that she does. So we hope to see them very, very soon. And that leads us to
Signing.
the contract. And Ivy, look, she pulled straight mom out. She said, "Sit down, shut the fuck up, because if you make me go into labor early, I'm fucking killing everybody."
She's getting ready for the future.
Shit. I mean, she's already got one kid who's 11.
I think 10 or 11.
10
yeah.
or 11, so yeah, good practice. So the contract signing, and they did keep their hands to each other to themselves until the contract was signed, and had some choice words, and I can't. Okay, fucking Ray, I'm sorry. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time, but I'm not even gonna say that Chance is actually lying, because he's really not.
Well, if you okay, so what we said the other day on Bumping Chops about the rose-colored glasses, and then he kind of showed it because he didn't attack Ray.
No,
he let Ray attack him first.
Yeah, well, and then everything he said is not necessarily a lie. It's literally just pulling off everybody's rose-colored glasses of what we think Ray is. And he's literally just, like, you can go back and see. He's not lying. Ray never did come out and help him. Ray never showed him. And he did say, he's like, "I love you, but I'm going to kill you still." And Ray's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Basically, I mean, that's summing it up. You have to go back and watch it. So, but we got a signing. It's going to be at Legacy, Ray versus Chance. What kind of match is it? Is it going to be just a regular match?
I believe so, yeah.
But it is, I mean, it's a title match, but there's no stipulations as far as we know, correct?
Know, yeah. So something like this, as personal it is, for the title, it's like, it may not even need to just have the two guys go in there and fight and see who's the better man.
Yeah, because eventually...
I don't think we'll have anybody come running out unless Dicky decides to.
Chance did put Ray through the table,
yes.
But that was after Ray tried to put Chance through the table.
No, Chance.
I think other way around.
Other way around?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see, fuck them both. Keep your hands to yourself.
He was, Chance was gonna powerbomb him. It looked like, and then
Ray got the upper hand.
Spine busted him through the.
This has been one of the more like personal rivalries I can remember. Not even like just HCW, but like years and years past.
Yeah.
Because I remember like when we were at the Bears Den, we were there for like the early days of like Ray and Chance's training and everything too. And yeah, it seemed like they would be the ones that would pick each other up off the mat and everything. And they truly did seem like they were the closest thing probably to brothers and everything too. So I mean,
but even in their promo, they said that.
Just to see how that went down at the Red Kettle Rumble with the guitar and everything too. I mean, yeah, we were all genuinely shocked when we saw that in the
Chance
back.
apologized for busting the guitar on his head. How crazy is that? That's the part of the promo I was like...
He said he told him he's still his best friend, too.
But he said, "You're still my best friend and I love you. And I'm sorry for busting the..." Chance apologizing for the shit he did was amazing to me, but he's like... I'm going to take that title and I'm going to make it better because you haven't done the job. Which I'm not saying Ray has not done a good job with that title, but all the facts that Chance has laid out on this show and his promos, they're not lies. I didn't say I backed him or I don't back him. I'm very middle of the road on that one.
I've always considered you as a brother, but you never felt like a brother to me. That's what it comes down to.
That's
you've never been a brother to me.
Damn.
Well, I mean, when Chance was going through all that shit with Seven Seal, he's right. Ray never came out to help him. Ray watched while he was on commentary and waited until later.
The only time Ray ever did anything with the Seven Seal, they really didn't do much to him. He fought Simon. They came out and he got out of the ring and they kind of just left it at that.
So
A lot of layers to pull back in this whole
really
story
is.
too, and yeah, that's why this is easily going to be a fantastic main event for Legacy. And
Ray goes, "I looked at your face and it just looks absolutely devastated." I said, "Yes, yeah, it's the two heads of the same person that are fighting. It's two of our not our favorites of all time, but two of our favorite people are fighting. Yeah, it's like
the two guys that have been there since the beginning of this company.
It sucks, and then to feel like you have to choose sides sucks even worse. I want both of you to win.
That's how I feel
You know,
about
it's
that
Double
next
titles.
match.
It's kind of funny. I see a lot of our rivalry within that being like they are friends, but it's more important to see who the better wrestler is.
Absolutely. That's
There's
what
only
always
room
was.
for one at the top.
Going back to our days of training together too, we would always try to find a way to one up each other because that's the deal. Is like when training was over, we can go back to being friends, but when we're in the ring, whether it's for a match or anything else too.
But when you have a feud
Me
like
too, yeah.
like you guys and your brothers, like you've known each other for fucking ever.
Exactly.
How do you heal and get back to being
It's
cordial at least?
I have a great deal of respect for him. I think that's all it really comes down to. I know that he's the one who will push me to where I need to go. So that's
Whether you want it or not.
yeah. I see him as much as I am his friend, his brother. I consider him family. He's my competition. Even in the same tag match that we're in, my spots I need to be better than his. And I think he may feel the same way.
You guys do kind of try to one up each other in the matches, don't you?
I think that's why this friendship has stood the test of time because we know what we do for each other, and it may sound
I think that's what makes you a good tag team, though.
It sounds weird, but it's like us pushing each other is probably what brings us together even closer, honestly.
Yeah, and if you didn't, then
no
it'd be
one
boring.
no one else is going to do it for us except for us. That's it.
That's true, because it doesn't matter what the fans say. I mean, the fans could tell you you're great all you want, but that's not really going to push you to the next level. It's always the person that you want to you see at this level, and you want to be either there or higher. That's going to push you the most. That's why Jay is my biggest rival. He pushes me to be better. God damn it.
Absolutely.
So then the final match was actually the match I said would steal the show, and I think I was right. That's my personal opinion. And it's the division I am the most, because Billy asked us on Bumping Chops, he's like, which rivalry, which one are you most invested in or looking forward to the most? Mine's the tag team division. I think I was very scared when ACFC disbanded, and I was very scared when Only Friends disbanded. Because, yes, we have some really great tag team, but that's two huge tag. Of course, when Rebel Hearts disbanded, I was scared too.
They were staples.
So when you're taking
of
these
HW.
staples that we're so used to, I'm like, you guys are going to have to get up here. And so this story that you guys have been telling with Seven Seal, the Diamond Kings, and with Coda Brand, you've done so well that I'm so fucking invested. I'm ready for somebody to fucking win. I'm done.
Me too.
I'm somebody fucking win at Legacy, or I'm gonna lose my shit. I can't.
What better way to reach the climax than the biggest show of the year, right?
Exactly.
It's the timing has been fantastic in all of this too, and yeah, I mean for everything that we've been through with Native Combat, with Diamond Kings. Yep, we couldn't be happier with how everything has led up to this moment, and the 25th is just going to be the pinnacle of that.
So this is a triple threat match with the Diamond Kings, which is Darren Jekyll and Michael Maverick, which are two beastly fucking men,
Yes.
versus Native Combat, which is Billy the Kid and Neo Genesis, which are brothers, like brothers, and then Native Combat, which is brothers from another mother. What?
No.
Neo Genesis. Did I say Native Combat twice?
Yes. And
Okay.
Now you need to say No Coast Yakuza.
No Coast Yakuza. Yeah, sorry. Don't look at me like that. You get to bust my balls one time.
Match was so exciting and everything too. Still,
Yeah.
even after the fact.
I had to watch it twice. I had to watch it twice because that match was insane. It was extremely intense. I forgot where my signs were at one fucking point.
Yeah.
Couldn't find them.
If we can get someone locked in to where their sole focus is on what's going on in the ring, then
I didn't even
was.
know anybody else
that's
was
exactly
announced.
what we want.
I
Katie
really,
Lynn walked by her and she goes, "Why are you so quiet?" Because we're focused on this.
Locked in,
This is
yeah.
a good fucking match.
I'm like very seriously invested when I don't say shit. Like my hand is on my mouth the whole time and I'm just watching every fucking
All
stupid
right, yeah, we got
ass
our
shit.
eyes wide open.
Like somebody's gonna fucking die. So yeah, go ahead because I love this match. I thought it was the greatest.
So I
match
feel like
ever.
you guys seem like the biggest threat in that match, and they tried to keep you guys out of it.
Which
for
was the whole
the
point.
majority
Yeah.
of the match.
I think they know that if we get in the match is over. For take the couple minutes that we were in the ring, how close we were winning the both times that we were like seconds away, both times.
Well, to be fair, your Big Bang Attacks what won that match, just not for
our
you
move.
guys.
We pinned that guy.
Yes.
I love your Big Bang Attack. I will tell you that. That's one of my favorite things. When you guys have a cohesive team move.
I like it for a couple of reasons because I like the
Even
finish.
your super kicks that you do together.
I like the finish itself, and I'm a big Vegeta fan.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly. See, that's the funny thing too is like the first couple times we did that move, we did not have a name for it.
Yeah.
And we were just sitting there today, and it just popped in my head. It's like. What if we did the Big Bang Attack? And he didn't hate it, so I was like, cool, let's run with it.
You know
And
what? If you ever wanted to do a comedy match, like if you ever did like a Only Friends type of thing again, you go, call me, like when you're building up to it.
Charge it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
down for that. And every single time you guys would get in, you get thrown out, or when you guys would finally get on the corner of the mat, one of whoever was in the ring
both
would
teams
hit
kept
you.
attacking you guys.
So
They just did everything they could to keep you out of it.
And that was the unfortunately, like obviously when we signed the contract for this match, we knew what kind of match it was going to be. We knew it wasn't going to be every man in the ring at the same time. There was going to have to be, you would have to like make, and that's the deal. Like people say like, well, they hit you, doesn't that make you legal? It's like, no, tag team rules. Like you have to be the one that makes the contact. If someone knocks you off, that doesn't constitute a legal tag. And
it sucks so bad though.
So, and that's the deal. Like every time, and I think what. As much as that sucked, that not being into, I think the fact that every time we got knocked down, it didn't matter. We kept finding our way back up onto that apron just to get that opportunity, get that chance. Because when we finally got into that ring, and we had no idea that Malik Mayfield was going to come out too. That blew my mind, honestly, too. But that gave us that golden opportunity right there. Like you said, double super kick, Big Bang Attack, and said, just...
God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it. But I know, I mean, even though the Diamond Kings retained their titles, okay, and we kind of knew this was going to spill into Legacy, but what that gave you was the opportunity because you guys didn't get pinned.
No. We have, and I made a mistake when I said 4 times. It's actually been 5 times that we have wrestled the Diamond Kings, whether it be the triple threat tag, whether it be a 6-man, whether it be an 8-man tag.
Yeah.
The Diamond Kings have not pinned or made us tap out in any of those matches. Matter of fact, we have a pinfall victory over the Diamond Kings in that 6-man tag match in Salina a few months back.
We also got a DQ over them.
DQ and all. Well, that's the deal. So go back to that match too. We had both of them pinned. 1, 2, 3. He hit a diving elbow. I hit the blockbuster on 2. Both guys were down. Their shoulders were down. And then Katie Lynn pulled the referee out and slapped her in the face. So more than one occasion, with the titles on the line, we had the win, and they take it away.
Yeah. Let me ask you something real quick. How many times have you fought Native Combat?
I believe because I think it's 3 total because the first time was the handicap match because they figured out about the doctor's note and everything too. So yeah, so and that's unfortunately but.
I mean, that was a numbers game, unfortunately.
And how that goes too is like we have never pinned Native Combat.
Have they pinned you?
Token. And they pinned in that handicap match. They pinned me.
No,
unfortunately,
they did pin you.
They had to use that.
Okay, but you've never been pinned.
They had to use the boombox across my skull to pin me. But yeah.
So basically, it was 3-on-1.
Okay, so I couldn't remember because there was some like things running through my head. I was trying to remember how many times you guys had actually fought just Native Combat. Now there's always Dastardly Deeds. I know that, but I couldn't remember how many times. I was thinking you fought more than that for some reason, and I was thinking that you hadn't been pinned. But no, yeah, okay. So that leads to Legacy, which you made those you called out.
I called out the challenge, and to Billy Simmons' credit, he heard me behind the monitor, and he came out and he said, "Match granted," and that's
no hesitation.
That's all we needed. That's all we needed.
So what's the match gonna be?
It's gonna be a normal tag team match, as far as we know, and you know what? That's all we need it to be. Because at the end of the day, I don't think. Not everything needs a stipulation. At the end of the day, if we can show on an even playing field that we truly are the better tag team, which we have shown in not just in tag team, we have shown it in 6-mans, we've shown it in 8-mans, we've even showed that in the triple threat tag match. If we can show them on the biggest show of the year that we are the better tag team, the Diamond Kings, then we deserve the right to be the tag team champions.
Do you think they'll not bring more of the 7th seal in?
if they do, we've got some people we can call.
See, and that was exactly you got to have the backup plan.
We got plans.
I'm sure you do, and that's exactly what I'm like. This is legacy, and you
this
called
is
them out
one way or another.
Exactly.
You've been wanting this for fucking
since we began teaming. This is the one thing we've wanted since we became a tag team, and we want to be the best.
Yeah. So this whole time you've been trying to get a fair shot. You get this one fair shot. I would come with all the backup plans in case you need them. And just to solidify and prove that you are the dominant tag team.
See, here's the best part, too. We have already seen everything that the Diamond Kings can think of to come out. They don't have a clue what we have up our sleeve.
Oh.
See, and that's even better. Because my favorite part was that for a while people were not sure that you would be able to take it to that level, especially that one match that you had with the Diamond Kings. And they were like, well, can they take it to that level? I said, I'm pretty sure they can. And the fuck if you didn't. And I was so damned impressed. I was so happy. And that's when I got that really good view of that moonsault you did, like in this. That was so pretty. I was like, oh, yay. I've seen your moonsaults, but there's something about a specific angle when you get it. Like Drake did one off the top of the cage, and he went this way, and you got to see that perfect little arch. So then when you gave it to me, it's like almost in my face. I was like, oh. I think that between that and like the super kicks or whatever, like the tag team moves that you guys do together, that's my favorite thing in the whole world. It's so dumb. I know. I'm sorry. I'm a kid. But I'm very much looking forward to you guys not only getting the tag titles, but putting the seventh seal fucking down, because Sizzle, I've had enough of Sizzle. Mr. Sizzle here can move on. You'll still be a gang member, I know.
Still be a gang member.
I'm gonna call what is it? The gang patrol that they used to have when we were kids. Call 1-800-GANG member. Fucking gang members. I am
McGruff.
very...
Only you can stop a crime.
I need a dog costume. That's what I need. I am very excited for what you guys are going to do. I look forward to the plans. And so Legacy is going to be April 25th?
Yep,
correct.
April 25th at Osage. And we do have one more show in Salina, April 11th. For all information, go to Heartland Championship Wrestling Facebook. It's HCWonline.com where they have information that you can get for tickets. You can also hit up your favorite wrestler and they'll give you information as well if you don't follow the instructions. Y'all have socials.
Yes, we do.
Plug.
Absolutely. So we don't have a team page, but it's a Christian Temple on Facebook. It's one Christian Temple altogether on Instagram, and my YouTube channel, which I put all my matches on there too, as well as my podcast that I do. It talks about football and everything too with my good friend Trajan. It's called the Temple Trajan Sportcast. He's a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I'm a big Kansas City Chiefs fan, so we like to talk about football because that's like it's our biggest bonding thing is how much we love football and talk about it too. So we that's what we do. Yeah, that's basically all my socials. So yeah,
Chris Vale on Facebook. Everywhere else, I'm Cutthroat Chris Vale.
You're still going by Cutthroat Chris Vale, are you not? I was gonna say, but you're not King. What was it, King?
I was King. I was King Chris Vale.
King. Okay, because that changed like midway through last year.
Probably.
Okay. Because I think the first merch I was going to buy was when you had your King Chris Vale, and then you said something about I got another one coming. I was like, okay, I'll wait.
Yep.
God damn it! I should have bought it back then, so I'd have it as like a memorial.
The infancy of the No Coast back in that part.
I'm just saying, like the because I don't have a Rebel Hearts anything.
We bought one though for Jeremiah.
Yeah, not for us though. We bought it for him because he wanted it.
Yeah.
Son of a gun. So our socials are tag 'em and bag 'em on everything except for Instagram, which is under my name. Like, follow, share, comment. Go support indie wrestling. Go support these guys. We have a most amazing time. Thank you for giving us your Sunday. I know we've taken a lot of your time. But we've had an absolute blast. Hope you had a little bit of fun. Listen to a lot of bullshit, I'm sure, and you're ready to go. And I don't blame you. So anything else, dear?
No, that was a fucking awesome show, guys.
It was a lot of fun.
All right,
Thank
so
you so much for
Legacy.
having us on. Yep, we'll see you for Legacy, absolutely. And hopefully the next time you have us on, we'll have those tag team straps
Bring
over
the
our
belts.
shoulders. voters.
for us.
Yeah, there you go. I look forward to that one.
Absolutely.
All right, bye, guys.
Thank you.
Support, tag 'em, and bag 'em.